the one that I was thinking of too.
Nah, see, it was the one to the left, but it was actually the one to the far left. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I had to look more lefter. My bad.
Yeah,
not more lefter. That's more lefter.
I seen a devil like Marie. Or a Corey on my left wrist. How my diamond keep on dancing. I got water flowing muddy. I got two lanterns and gungeon. I'm in trade inside my head. This shit look like a persona dungeon, huh?
Continue.
You ain't want
let's go, man.
Continue.
You already know what we're here to do today, man. It's the Big Three podcast, man. Not the 4, not the 2, not the 1. But shit, we might be your number one source for the shit that matters within the force. I forced that. Yeah. Listen.
Cooking.
I'm gonna say first of all, Diggs' name is still Diggs, not Dean. Let me, which is accurate, which is true. He's not Dean.
Yeah, as it should be.
There's only a handful of differences, but they matter.
Yeah, they matter already. No, they definitely matter.
Number 1 is taste in women.
I want to say, and number 2 is rapping ability.
And number three is definitely skin color.
But it's in that order specifically.
4's at that. Clock that. Chat, how y'all doing? You know who I'm here with, man. It's Professor Diggs and True the Prophecy. And
yes, sir.
It's me, Juan.
Pedro.
Pedro.
Juan.
Oye, Pedro, ¿qué tú
Juan
haces,
Pedro?
men? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué lo que? ¿Qué lo que?
Y'all motherfuckers bugging.
Me haces falta, culón. Mi hermano, come on.
See, that's why I know Curl grew up in New York, bro. The first shit
Without a doubt, bro.
I'm about to say the first shit he had to
doubt.
say was "que lo que." That's why I knew he was from New York.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's just DNA deep. I can't lie to you.
I knew it. You can tell because we got different shits over like the Cuban variant of that is like "que voila." I said it. Que voila.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, I said it. Que voila, man. Let's fucking. All right. Se va a hacer duro, man.
And they got that Telemundo announcer voice. I can't lie.
No, bro. That sound like Wario speaking Spanish, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, bro, what?
Oh Lord.
Wario speaking Spanish is crazy.
Dude, what the fuck is garlic in Spanish? Ajo?
-5.
Yo quiero comer ajo coñazo, man. Yo soy Wario, ah.
That's
My
crazy,
right
bro.
lung. My right lung.
That is crazy, dog.
Anyways.
Someone give me a Diet Coke. I'm dying.
What the?
Diet Coke.
I'm about to say, we need to get you a better drink option first.
Yeah,
No, I'm trying to expedite this process. I'm getting out.
Damn, that aspartame finna fucking dissolve your brain cells.
Yeet.
Oh my god. Anyways, Big Three Podcast, Diet Big Three Podcast. No artificial sweetener here. All right, we keep it P.
Nah.
Shout out to everybody in chat right now. In both chats. I mean, shout out to YouTube chat. Cannot forget about YouTube chat. Yeah, right. Wario's saying coñazo. Ay, coñazo, Mario. I'm gonna say shout out to Nelson in the fucking YouTube chat, man.
Shout out to
man, bro.
We have. Well, I mean, shit. It's literally the title on both streams. It's gonna be WrestleMania today. It's gonna be a lot of WrestleMania today. But so much. Right? See, as you can see by Kuro's excitement, we had preemptively decided to just get through everything else in a timely manner, so that way, WrestleMania can be talked about for like an hour straight. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot to talk about.
More like 2.
Oh my god! I mean, shit. From what I heard, listen. I'm not trying to get to it, but I will say again, as like a newer fan of the wrestling stuff in general, and as like what I would consider like like an outsider, and I'm not like I'm not a stan, a lot of crazy reveals. I think it was crazy that there was so much shit that the first thing that I saw on Twitter from like Mega Ran and Schwabity, like the homies who are like actively tweeting about wrestling or whatever. Like, people were listing their favorite moments, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "No way, so much." I was like, "No way, so much shit happened." People had to divvy up their shit into a list of 5.
Yeah.
So I just think that, wow, that was, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a lot to talk about on that. The victors, Travis Scott's receipt, like everything in between.
Everything,
Everything.
bruh.
But with that being said, though, shit, we might as well get into music. I really don't think there's too much to even talk about, but you know we're going to do Bandle.
Bundle, what is the
Bundle.
handle?
But you know what's funny though? There is one thing that I want to talk about, and we'll talk about it after Bandle, and then if you guys have anything music related that I may have missed or whatever, you can bring it up too. But
Big facts.
I'm pretty sure music is like just kind of slow this week. I know we got some albums that dropped though. You know what I'm saying? Like last Friday, like what was it? Like Jid.
Yes.
Like who shit came out last Friday? It was Jid and who else? Or was it just Jid?
I thought it was just Jid. That's the one that was sparking on my radar.
What was that?
Yeah, I was about to say, what the fuck was that, bro?
Yeah, what the hell was
Listen,
that?
don't ask questions about the noises that may or may not be coming from my upstairs.
Okay, fair.
Okay,
Anyways,
okay, bro. Just,
You know what I'm saying?
Bandle.
Bandle, time for the Bandle.
We're doing Bandle. If y'all ain't never played no Bandle, let me put you on Duel. All right, brah. It's fucking
Explain Duel.
Yeah, I'm finna explain Duel, and you're finna listen Duel. Okay, Duel. Clay Duel. Yo. What? I was about to get into a crazy rant.
Go ahead. Pop off
Who
right
the
now.
fuck likes Clay Duel, bro? Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay, he's cool. Baltoy's cool. Like, he's down there with, like, Un Fezant for me, bro. Like, fucking Clay Duel, weak-ass fucking Pokemon.
I can't lie.
Don't do shit.
Facts.
He don't do shit for nothing. And he's in a type full of demons. And is he not? He's Psychic Ground or Psychic Rock? I don't know. Being in the Psychic type and looking like a fucking orb guy. Where do you have Orb Guy?
We do have Orb Guy.
Get some new swag. Not Clado my goat. What the?
Yeah, my man Ground
that's
Psychic.
scripted. That's scripted moment.
He's like one of those WWE plants with the sign already in the fucking crowd.
Toxie, you are not slick, girl. Ain't nobody like Clado before 5 seconds ago. And then, not to talk about giving him a regional variant and you got me, that can't save it every time. All right, because I'm seeing these leaks.
That's the sad part.
bro.
I'm seeing these leaks for these Mega Evolutions, and like, we're not gonna talk about that. Anyways, Bandle.
Look, hold on, I will say this. If Mega Claydol turns into like a biblically accurate angel, hold on, that might be one of the most fire Pokemon designs.
Right? It's just, I don't know. We'll talk about it when we get to culture, because there's some rumors that I was hearing, and they were lining up with some of the leaks. We will talk about this. But Bandle, guess the song played by the band is a popular song that you might have heard before, done in a rendition by a band for you and your listening enjoyment. At the top bar, you have your 3 clues, released in 2018, the amount of YouTube views, which is 960 million, holy shit, and then difficulty is easy part 2. So we're going to go through each one, and a stem or like a piece of the song is going to get revealed each step, and we just got to try and guess it. I think I already got it. 2018. This can only be like 3 songs.
I don't fucking know. I'll be honest with you. I have no fucking idea what this shit is.
It can only be like 3 songs.
What you thinking?
Hold on. You know what it is? The drums always gets you because like this is generic enough to either be like the backing to like a very bubbly pop song, or it's like something like more akin to like an EDM record, like something more solemn on the like the melodic side. The bass and the synth are gonna completely change it probably.
That's why I was a little stuck, because I just heard basic EDM, you know. Which is how you get a billion, play song is just.
Let's go 2 for 2.
eating.
Base 1 and 2. No way it's that song, Sam.
It's Dua Mouthpiece.
Yo, but what did I just say? I told you that they bait you
Yep.
into thinking it's something completely different. But like, bro, nah, that dead ass has to be it.
Nah,
What
100%.
the fuck is
I
that
think
song
it's called
called?
One Kiss.
The bait is crazy though, bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, the bait is crazy, bro.
W Sabs
makes
in the
sense.
chat.
W Sabs. And it makes
Sabs.
sense too because Dua Lipa very much just like resamples like 70s, 80s music. So it fits everything we were saying. That's fire.
The bait was crazy though, bro. They was like, "No, we don't want you to get it."
One kiss is all it takes. Falling in love with me. Possibility.
Hey. Damn, they got the extended version for this bitch? What the fuck? I feel like
Yeah,
that
that
shit
shit
was
was
never...
kind of
cooking.
cooking.
I'm about to say that
It
shit
was
was never that long when they got the preview, bro. Damn, they fuck with that song.
Right?
Okay.
That shit's fire though. Shout out to
W
Dua Lipa.
Bandle. But yeah, no, I did have one thing I wanted to talk about that I just saw on the timeline. I feel like, just as like, a general disclaimer. I mean, like, how news outlets are. But I just thought this was interesting. And like something worth mentioning to some degree. And like there has been some word back from the artist in question, but essentially you have from I guess like 75% accurate, 80% accurate music and music related news publication Kirko on Twitter writes Dodie Six featured on Hey Now on Kendrick shit. We all know that song. We all know that verse.
Mm-hmm.
Calls out Kendrick apparently as he reveals that he is now homeless. And I quote, "That fucking song with Kendrick ain't changed shit." And then apparently, a screenshot between Dodie Six and Adam 22 from No Jumper shows him saying, "Post Dodie is on meth and say K-Dot is a bitch. He ain't tapping in." And like there is a clip from, I'm guessing, like an IG live or an Instagram story that you can hear.
Kendrick ain't changed shit, nigga. The fuck is that change, nigga? I'm still from 40s, nigga. I'm still over here, nigga. You act like a nigga got $1 million for that shit, nigga. The fuck, nigga? All that shit, nigga got some clout, nigga. And fuck clout, nigga. On the day homies, nigga. Fuck, nigga, that fucking...
Now, mind you, I was curious because, like, how these publications will run with like a clip like that. Who knows what he was talking about before that, right? Like dead ass. Like this is like some classic like news, some classic news shit. And I was trying to find his account, and an hour ago he tweeted, "These people from the industry weird. FC people do anything for a like." So who knows? Who knows if that clip was truly taken out of context? I mean, who knows? I just think, I don't know. I think it's crazy. Like, one, I think it falls into like kind of letting like that fan perspective and like the outside perspective kind of dictate like how you're supposed to feel about it. You know what I'm saying? When you yourself like can gauge the actual impact because you're the person who was participating. But like at the end of the day, like you take away like the supposed like K-Dot is a bitch, and you take away the supposed like shots at him. Like what he's saying is just like some neutral statement ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just because somebody pop out on a song, it doesn't guarantee them that type of future or that type of intended reaction. You know what I'm saying? However you wanna put it. And then of course you had a bunch of people talking about other features on that project. Like AZ Chike got a deal. He signed. Apparently Lefty Gunplay, apparently he got some sort of record deal situated. I'm not saying that that's the end goal, but it's like it's one, it's hard for me to view this without the entire context, or like judge it without the entire context, and two, you know, this is just how it be. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm really interested to see like if anybody posts the entire unedited clip later. You know.
Facts. To see the full context of whatever he actually may or may not have been talking about.
Yeah. But I did want to mention that. I don't know if you guys have any words on that.
I think it's interesting too because it becomes a question of, okay, right, you did this feature on this album that took over the airwaves and went absolutely crazy in this like super history making hip hop moment, cross culture impactful moment. But what was the deal? Did Kendrick pay you a commission fee? Did you sign for royalties? Did you just give him a verse? What was your finances? Like, I'm not saying like blame the artist, blame the feature, anything like that, but there's contracts, there's legality, there's clauses, there's discussions, there's meetings, there's agreements that go into things like this. So at what point of that did you short yourself? And then at what point of that did you just get the short end of the stick?
Facts.
And listen, as much as we hate, you know, this whole, you know, paid and clout world that we live in now, yeah, it sucks. You could still flip some shit, right? Like if you had an album or you had a project or a passion piece single that you were storing and then, you know, GNX drops, wait a couple weeks, you let that pop, then you start doing like, it is, the onus is always on the artist to be able to big up themselves and maximize on any moments that either they create or they are given. So it'll be interesting to see if we get any more clarity, any more information on the situation going forward. But that's where my head usually goes, is fair enough to call out, you know, the person who featured you, but what did you do to maximize that moment in time?
I agree. And I mean, like, again, for us as viewers, it's like we don't know anything on the back end, so who knows? Again, who knows what's going on with that? I just thought that was a little wild. It literally just popped up on my timeline.
Nah, facts. Very surprising. Very surprising.
But I think besides that, is there anything else music related at all to talk about?
Yeah, I just seen something real quick. Apparently, Blackboy Max got nominated for the 10th and final spot for the XXL Freshmen of this year. So I don't know if the voting is over yet or anything like that. I literally just seen it on the timeline. So if you fuck with him, if you want to vote for him, whatever the case may be, then do what you got to do. It's other motherfuckers up here too. There's people like Bloodhound Q50, off the top of my head, Dave Blunt, Jello. It's a lot of motherfuckers up here to get that 10th and final spot.
That's a funny special human being.
Very.
Also, shout out the Pack Panther. I
want to say, chat. Important question incoming. Which one are you guys, chat? Oh shit, hold on. I gotta move yeah. You have 4 options: Pack Panther, Iron Zan, Dr. Strain, and Smokey.
Smokey is crazy.
I can't lie.
Smokey might be the win, bro.
I'm 159,000 Norse mythological points certain I'm Smokey.
Smokey is crazy.
Definitely the win,
That shit is too fucking great.
Pack, bruh. This shit don't make no sense how lit this is,
actually
bruh.
kills me.
Dude, no,
bruh.
The shit about Smokey that made me laugh is because that's dead ass. This is me with my bong though. That's just me.
He's like, yes, I am the one.
I do fuck with Dr. Strain though. That's my guy.
Nah, that's the Plugionymous.
I'm about to say he got the Aya Zagamoto, bro. Watch out,
bruh. The Dr. Strain is crazy, bruh.
Oh man,
Strain.
Pack Panther got the most vibranium lace backwoods of all time.
I'm about to say them shits.
That shit will never run out, bro.
I'm about to say that shit never burn it wrong, bro.
That shit is gonna. You don't even gotta light it. You just start inhaling, and that shit just works perfectly,
bro. Sorry, didn't mean to derail with such an important question, but
No, totally valid. Quick news.
Funny as hell. Funny
Quick
as
news.
fuck, bro.
A24, the film production studio, right? You know, you guys familiar with A24? They're opening a music division now. A24 Music. We don't really know what that project is going to be about. Is it going to be an app? Is it going to be a record label, a production house? We don't have all the details yet, but I just find it very interesting that something so well known in film is trying to break ground in music. You usually see the reverse happening, so this is an interesting shift in the corporate world.
yeah. Speaking of interesting shift, let me shift into the real one recommendation. Real one
Did you have something to
recommendation.
add, or-
Oh, did
or
you have
no?
anything else to add?
No, I already added what I said
I'm about
about
to say he added what he did the
double
first
X.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure there
You
wasn't,
did?
you know, like a hanging numeral. That's
I
all.
think
No, you good, bro.
I think I'm gonna go first here. Sorry, guys. You know what I'm about to recommend, chat. There's only one
Do your thing,
song
bro.
that I could possibly recommend this Monday. Burger King fucking foot lettuce. Listen,
I should stink.
listen.
Bruh.
We are recommending the goddamn Yeet song, bro.
We got double
I think we're back.
yeeted,
back.
bro.
We are back.
Double dose of yeet, bruh. It's crazy, my guy.
Yo!
That's
Wow.
insane.
Yo! Oh
Wow.
my fucking god, bro.
Shit was like, "Mwah."
That shit exploded. What the hell?
So so the bell yeet.
Yeah!
Crash stream.
Yeah, that was my recommendation. I think I have to update OBS. That's what I didn't do yesterday. That shit
Probably
said,
right. Yeah, that's probably the reason why.
I've been denying OBS the last like.
Bro,
5
that's what.
updates.
No, literally, that's me. But my shit just crashed. So I think maybe we should roll those.
We've hit
updates
the
out.
one
Yeah.
that's needed now.
Yeah, I think it's time to roll that
Facts,
update
bro.
out. Yeah.
That
Bro
shit
said,
was
when you
like,
see update, click update. What are you, Geek Squad, buddy?
bruh.
Hey, calm down, man.
Shut up, loser.
Whoa,
that was
chill,
crazy.
dude. He's not a loser, man. He's just a guy.
Anyway, I'll go next. And as easy as it would be to recommend something from the homie Jid, I think everybody has checked out Jid, especially if you're a fan. So I'm gonna recommend something else. Let's go with some Memphis hip hop from the homie Key Glock. The song called "The Grinch." I fuck with Key Glock. Key Glock is lit, bro. And I fuck with Memphis hip hop. Shout out to the homie Doughboy too, because that's that gas. But we going with Key Glock with the Grinch, you dig? That's what we running up. I don't know why he dropping the Grinch after Christmas, but
I'm about
hey,
to say,
we fuck
it's
with
fucking 420.
I mean, it's
That's
the other
right.
Christmas.
Smoking that Grinch, and he's smoking that
It's the
Grinch.
other, you know what I'm saying? It's the
That
gift
green.
that does keep on.
I would
giving,
say, yo,
you know?
Kuro,
Mean
not
green.
Sabs in chat saying, yeah, please update or you can get hacked.
Bruh.
Well, mods.
well, we're fucked.
I don't want to update it every time, guys. It's annoying.
And it crashes more when you update it with every update. Trust us. We know.
Sometimes that
Yeah.
shit do not be hitting, brah.
It's not
They
the
really
update
don't,
you
bro.
think it is.
Oh my god, no. My VTuber just tweaked too. No, please.
Excuse me. Oh shit.
Bless you. Twice.
Thank you.
But,
Thank you.
Was that all 3 recommendations or am I fraud?
You're
No,
fried.
we waiting-
because
we
my
waiting for this
real one
motherfucker.
recommendation for the week is Roy Jones Jr. can't be touched.
Okay.
Okay.
If you want to know why I have that energy, just when you listen to the you just gotta
okay.
listen to,
We
when
hear
listen to
you.
the song. It makes
Yo, do you think like click play
We
on
could
this
dig
Yeet
it.
song again, the stream will explode again, or?
absolutely.
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's gonna fucking. It's not even gonna shit itself. It's gonna shart itself.
Okay, but we will
That shit
close
just come
Spotify.
like.
We will close
Yeah.
Spotify.
We will avoid that program as Shaudo does.
That being said, though, music is all done. Thank God.
Buy
Like,
music.
Yeet- I'm about to say Yeet can no longer fucking crash my stream, delete OBS from my computer and shit. Fucking let's go straight into the culture. Wait, no.
Do we want to do whoa, anime, manga, anything over there?
Is there literally anything to talk about?
I don't think so.
Unless
Yo,
you just
wait,
want
hold
to talk
on.
about the crazy ass.
I have one thing to say. My bad. I got one thing to say. Oh, you know I'm about to talk that shit. Oh, you know. Oh, you know I'm about to talk that. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go solo. Hold on. Hold on.
He said, "Hold up."
It's come to my attention. See, my background's all fucked up and all my green screen on. It's come to my attention that some people might not be caught up on One Piece around here. All right. That's not gonna fly. All right.
Not gonna fly.
We're gonna have to figure this out. We're gonna have to open our eyes
The hard way.
and start reading.
Bruh.
We're gonna have to read. Okay?
Read.
We're gonna have to read. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, well, fuck, it's crazy. Bro.
I felt the disturbance, man. I felt the disturbance, man.
I feel you. I ain't mad at you.
Listen, catch up, man. Catch up. No mustard. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Diggs, you were saying?
Yeah, well, that's like, unless you just want to mention like crazy shit that happened in the episodes, that's about it. One thing I do want to shout out though, with like something like 2B Hero X and also Super Cubed, the Chinese animes are going fucking crazy right now.
That's the name of that other John with the motherfuckers going crazy.
Wait,
Yeah,
yo,
bruh.
time out. Who did what country was Scissor 7 based in? Who did that?
That's a good ass question. I do not remember. But by that name, it might be a Chinese anime. Let's see.
That's what I'm
see if I can
thinking.
look.
I'm remembering.
Yeah, China.
It is China. It's China, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, bruh. The Chinese animations are kind of cooking right now, bruh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Scissor 7 is that gas. Y'all ain't seen that shit. Lock in. That shit
was cold.
No.
They're kind of cooking right now.
It had that like 2000s plotted cartoon type vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm looking for, man. I mean, like,
Yeah.
is it too much to ask? Yeah, when's the Bo reboot happening, bro? Can we talk about that? All right.
Right before the Katekyo Hitman Reborn reboot. They're 1 and 2. You feel me?
That's a lot of reboots, bruh.
I was about to say, hell no.
Left and right.
My thing is, I need that. I need that in my life. I do.
Need that
I
bo.
I do.
I feel you, Peso.
That shit would be funny as fuck, though.
I mean, if you want to mention anything that you personally thought was cool, Diggs, like, go ahead. But I mean, shit. Besides that, like, we could.
Like I said, really just the Chinese animations, and as far like from what I've seen, a lot of people have a problem with the voice acting. I'm guessing they not just used to the speed in which Chinese people do their voice acting. So
they dub light speed
fast as fuck. So like the words, like the subtitles will hit the screen, boop, and they off. Like, so I'm guessing people are just not used to it. But the fighting choreography and the animation for these shits have been 100% gas packed, like dead ass.
What's that John called? Squared Cube?
What's it
Super
called?
Cube.
Link me where to watch that shit. And then also, I also need a link, Diggs, for the for like the Japanese Power Rangers style shit. Where do you be watching?
The Red Ranger, John?
All types of that shit. All types of that.
No, he's talking about the actual like the fucking the actual Power Ranger shit, like the drama show type shit, not the anime.
Oh, the actual Kamen Rider shit.
Yeah, the Kamen Rider shit. Yeah, I got you. I got you, bro. No, I got you.
I was like, put me on. I need to get put on.
I got you. Yeah, no, that the Japanese Power Ranger shit is gas, bro. Like, old boy, who's the main ranger now, this motherfucker is a piece of work, bro.
I was about to say, Tati was telling me about X8, and I gotta watch that too. So, but I had seen that fucking clip weeks ago of like there being some
what up, X?
Oh, WX, he was here. Yo, X pulled up a couple days ago. I was streaming something. WX, man, hope you're doing good, bro.
Shout out to the homie X, bro. What up, bro?
What's happened?
But yeah, no, I'm that's really it. I mean, shit. And honestly, like if we're going right into recommendations, like I might have to just give Scissor 7 as my recommendation. I think people should really watch that. It's short. And you know, I think that people need to get more comfortable with a condensed story. You know what I'm saying? It's like
True.
It's like the same way I feel about Odd Taxi, where, you know, it is short, and it's like it is very odd in this day and age to see a 8 to 12 or like a 8 to 15 episode season, like how we usually get it, just be the story. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. But I mean, it's nice little experiences, man. So
Yeah.
that's my recommendation, man. Scissor 7.
Word. All right, I guess I could go next, and I'm gonna recommend Supercube because, like I said, I know you probably seen this shit fluttering through Twitter, IG, whatever the fuck the case may be, where that fight scene was gas. If you just like that, the whole fucking series is like that. It's about 7 episodes out right now. Get acquainted, you feel me? Get a fucking acquainted with Supercube. Plain and simple. Shout out to China.
Yeet.
Really?
My real one recommendation for the week is definitely not Chinese, but it's damn close. Seis Manos. Cool little 8-pack anime on Netflix. They throw hands. It's like kind of inspired by like Latin places and people and culture, and there's brujeria and they throw hands.
Brujeria.
Shut up and go watch a cool light little show. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
It's
I
like
know some
8
people in
episodes
real life
long.
who was doing that shit, dude. Hey, watch out.
Yo, bro, that shit work. That shit.
Bruh.
That
That shit is scary, son.
I hear you though, Chief. Like
Nah,
I hear
listen.
you, my guy.
I got a lot of enemies in my life. None of them are Spanish. There's a reason for that. All right, we don't fuck around out here. Lock in, folks.
But yeah, nah. Honestly, just
Indubitably.
you know, it's I feel like recently we've been talking about it. You know, sometimes the culture is just like the anchor segment, but like yeah, no, there really wasn't too much. Yeah, you know, but there wasn't really too much to talk about otherwise. I will say, yeah, no, we got hella shit to talk about now. Oh, it's over. It's over
Yeah,
now.
it's about to.
It's over now.
As you can tell,
shit, is it time?
you can tell by the hoodie.
Wait, hold
You can
on.
tell by the threads.
I'm about to say it's almost time. This is like the pre-show. I'm gonna give him some gaming, and then we'll do the hello. Okay, there goes Firefox. We'll do the gaming, and then we'll do the fast fashion. You know.
Bruh.
But there is a couple things I want to talk about per gaming. You have number one, Alarmo hit number 1 best-selling wall clock on Amazon Japan.
The Nintendo alarm? That's
Yes,
fire.
the
No.
fucking Nintendo Alarmo.
People was running that up, bruh.
Now, I do want to say, though, you know what's so funny about seeing this, though, is that earlier today, someone else tweeted this, and I'll bring it up on stream so you can see the pictures. Krista Yang tweets, we've been experiencing Alarmo drift. Now the clock is 2 minutes fast somehow. You have her Alarmo at noon and her fucking MacBook at 11:58.
It's drifting like the Joy-Cons, bruh.
Bro,
That shit drifting like the Flash in New 52.
I'm gonna say
He's
how
losing time.
Bro, how they managed to
Bro.
drift time.
Yeah,
That's some new
that's
shit,
some
bro.
Speed Force shit. That's a comic
Bars,
book
bro.
storyline.
What the fuss? Whoa! I think they discovered some technology that they need to figure out.
They probably did, that ass.
You know how we fucked up and that's how we got penicillin? Yeah, we go get some next shit off of the alarm.
Oh god, bro! Hell no!
Tachyons are now closer to being
Dude,
understood.
I thought that was crazy, but it's really just gonna be a lot of Switch news for the gaming. We do have official American pre-orders are going up April 24th. But
USA.
but here's the tea.
Thursday, ladies and gents.
No Amazon. Amazon it looks like they're not going to carry this console at least for pre-orders. Maybe we see Amazon listings. I mean, I'm sure third-party sellers will be on Amazon with it, but no official link for Amazon. Target, Walmart, GameStop, and GameStop is doing doors open 11 a.m. on the 24th pre-orders for walk-in as well. And don't forget, you can take your Switch for trade-in. Switch Lite gets you 100, Switch V1 and V2 gets you 125, and a Switch OLED I think gets you 175. So save you some fucking money. Do not buy the regular console. Please just buy the Mario Kart bundle. Save yourself that like $30-some. It's gonna be the last Nintendo game, or like last major Nintendo game you buy for $50. So just take my word for it. Get that shit.
Hopefully.
Also, the Mario Kart World Bundle is also limited production. They're not going to be producing it past like I think they said November or like just like late 2024.
I heard November. 2024?
Like
Yeah, damn, bro. You went back?
Oh shit!
He's drifting!
Yo, the Alarmo!
I'll be Alarmo.
He's alarmoing!
No!
Ah, Peso, we
say-
can't lose you!
Turn the fucking Alarmo off. Oh shit, we got breaking news from Hastic. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves has entered early access for deluxe edition pre-orders. Play Salvatore Ronaldo now.
Disappears
again.
The funny thing is, we're gonna have a whole section about Fatal Fury City of the Wolves when we get to WrestleMania! Okay, I'm back.
Listen, we're gonna get there. We're almost there.
I'm contained. I'm calm. I'm fine.
You have a couple other small tidbits that I just think is like cool because there's been like a lot of negative PR for the Switch 2 and stuff like that. You had people saying I can't find the exact tweet, but I literally just read it before we started streaming that the Switch 2 Pro Controller reportedly charges twice as fast.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, and that controller already charges like pretty decently. So like,
So it's double decent.
I'm about to say that shit's about to, what the fuck? This shit's about to charge in like 30 minutes max, full charge.
It's the supercharging of like the phones. It like gets you like
Right.
75% in like 5
Hey,
minutes.
to be honest, but this is my thing, and like
Thank
I'm not at all saying this to vouch for Nintendo at all because who knows what's actually inside these controllers and what's inside all the technology.
Squirrels.
You know what I'm saying? But it's
Squirrels
like,
is
Like
crazy.
really tiny.
what if? But like that would make sense for the controller to be more expensive if they put like a fast charging USB-C battery inside of it instead of some regular shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that actually does.
If the quality of
But
the
if it was the
merchandise
same
is there,
bullshit, then nah, bro.
it'll always excuse the selling point. Like that's my mentality at this point. Because shit ain't ever gonna be cheap again. That shit died when we were born, or I guess me. I don't know. You're like a little, like you're not too much younger than me. You're just like a little younger than me. So like you're a part of this. Diggs,
But yeah,
we
no.
know. Don't worry. We don't even worry about that.
But not
Why do you think I ain't say shit, bro?
I just had, I just don't want to single out Peso. You know, it felt like bullying. I'm not a bully yet.
Peso is probably the last motherfucker on earth you can bully. I'm just saying, bro.
Wait, that was real? That happened? Holy shit!
What,
we got.
this?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a. I feel like the speed video. This is not. I just thought like obviously it's breaking news type shit. So like of course it would be on Hypebeast, but like I thought it was pretty stupid to like have next to like Bape and like fucking like
Facts,
shoe
though.
reveals.
No, very true. Very true.
But I guess as we get to the fast flash fashion feedback,
Boom.
I'm at the thing. I'm at slow down.
It's for the somber.
Cook.
It's for the somber.
Nah,
the somber,
you gotta cook.
You know, it's a somber moment right now.
Pope Francis has died at age 88.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah, that's about all I think we have to say.
Facts, though. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. And then see, this is what I'm talking about. Literally, right under it was like, Lucasfilm confirms new The Ninth Jedi spin-off series.
Wait, what? Wait,
Yeah.
huh? What do you? What does that
On the final day of the 3-day Star Wars Celebration fan event hosted in Tokyo, Lucasfilm announced that a long-form series titled The Ninth Jedi will be arriving soon. Slated to be a spin-off of the new earlier Star Wars Visions shorts on Disney Plus. Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, hold on. Wait,
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you just? I was speed read. My bad. Just like 13 more seconds is all I needed
No,
there.
I just closed it, bro. Dude.
But it looked like the plot is going to be more linear than Visions, and it's about a child of hope. So we're getting new Anakin, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah. You got the. I mean, like, shit. The title is the Ninth Jedi. I mean, you had to infer.
But like, it could have been like an adult Ronin. It could have been a lot.
True. But I mean, shit. Take a first look at the Vandy, the Pink X Atmos X A6 Gel Nimbus 10.1 Banana Split Pack.
Bro, that banana is splitting.
Okay, pause on that.
I'm
We
done.
have these banana.
I'm done. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, they are hard though. I'm a big fan of like chunky runner shoes like this.
Definitely pausing you on that as well.
What? No.
where have we gone?
Anyways, yeah, the shoes are cool. Next, in Porsche news,
Ooh.
Porsche
That's
911
fire!
GT3 sets the Nürburgring record for manual cars, clocking in at 6 minutes and 56. Am I stupid? 6 minutes and 56 seconds, beating the previous lap record by 9.5 seconds. It's a lot
That's
of
impressive
seconds.
as shit.
So that's a
Okay.
lot. That's a
Yeah,
lot
no,
to
that's gas.
fucking
That's gas.
to shave
off.
down from a time trial. Yeah, almost a whole.
Like for
10
you nerds
seconds.
out there, think about a speedrunner shaving off 10 seconds from a world record. And
Fat
now
amount
you
of
understand.
seconds, mad seconds.
Like that's like saying you save 5 minutes on microwaving 2-minute rice.
That's crazy. They got like a
All
little
right.
video.
Like,
Did I cook?
talk your shit.
Did
Hey, talk your shit, Chief. I ain't mad at you today.
yeah, it's a good fucking.
Ah!
Okay, good line.
Ooh.
I can't lie. I love when you can see just how clean the racing lines are being taken.
Ooh. Damn, he hauling ass.
Yo, keeping speed through that turn is insane.
Woo!
Nah, he's a demon.
I want one so bad. Bro. Fuck, man.
Bro, we gonna get you 3.
Bro, one for each.
We gonna get you. We
day
gonna get you.
of
you know
a
what I'm
3-day
saying?
week. That's not real.
And then, but we gonna have it like base color, the shiny
Damn,
model.
you saw him take that? That was crazy.
Facts.
He literally only got that off of the lip there.
Nah, that's a fire lap. That
2-0. Yo, he's going.
No, he's
yo,
cooking.
Nah, he's literally about to take off.
Okay. Damn, he's taking that turn fast. That's fast. Like that turn looks wide, but he's going fucking fast.
The way he's threading the line through a lot of those curves is it 250. Where are you going?
Let's go. Bro,
Nah, that
Forza with
straightaway
it.
done gave him all the fucking speed. Yo.
Ooh, nice. Damn, the car down to 108 there. Like, holy shit, that shit is fucking fine
Yeah,
tuned.
no, he cooking.
Fact, I'm about to say the way it could drop speed and then gain it back in a split.
Ugh, this is nasty, bro.
The modding on this must be absolutely stupendous.
Well, I think
fact-
it's just the. I think it's just your standard GT3 was the RS package. But still, he's going. This shit is.
If it's the
stupid.
standard, then he is impeccable as a driver.
I'll say it is a racing package car, but
Okay, that's what I meant. But even beyond that, like if it's not like privately modded, you know what I mean? Like not a like showroom model. I couldn't remember the word showroom. That's
I got
also
you.
The driving is impeccable. Like this guy's actually because it's not even paddle shifters. Like he's literally hitting
yeah,
the
but
full
say
manual.
he's on the fucking clutch right now.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, you don't see people hitting this type of control and speed.
Dude, imagine taking that turn at a fucking 70 at the end there. Holy shit, bro.
I want you to know, everyone in chat that thinks they can do this driving, you can't. I'm not even trying to shit on you. You can't.
Ooh,
This is crazy.
He didn't lose too much speed out that chicane.
I was about to say, maintaining this speed would be the problem for the motherfuckers in the chat. Like,
Yeah, no, you'd be like, I want to hit the brake, and he's like, no, I'm gassing through
He
this.
going. Damn, that shit is holding, bro. Whatever tire. Michelin. Get you some fucking Michelin tires, man. Holy, this is advertisement.
Bro, they say we gonna let you know what oil he got and what tires he got. Move.
Damn, he stayed inside that line very well.
This is incredible.
See, but when it comes down to it, like you're 100% right. It's the driver, but again, like it's just the way the car is engineered. Like it's the fact that within the proper line, he can take that S and like the G forces of where he's positioned or keeping him like centered. Like that shit is actually insane. Like how do you practically test this? You know what I'm saying? It's like hundreds of years.
Yeah, you just got to keep doing it. That's the craziest shit about it. Like there's no practical. It's just go. Every minute behind that wheel is experience, and it's just how much do you soak in the experience?
Ooh,
fucking blitzing that corner. Big spoon.
oh shit. Okay, doing that at 90 has to be insane.
Yeah, his neck must have been the whole time.
yeah, I don't know shit about driving, but bro is cooking. Like,
and Diggs don't even really be fucking with driving like that. Too.
I don't
That's
give a shit about driving.
I'm about to say he just did the force attack, bro. Look.
Yep, in the little corner bounce.
Look. That's the force attack, bro. It's like fuck it. We're trying to hit a world record here. Fuck it. They can fix the suspension after this shit is done. Damn, he had to stay in third that whole time. Oof. This part of the course is kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's giving him bigger, and the sun in your eye too. That's.
He's still cooking like a motherfucker though.
Cause he's taking it right to the edge. Like he knows exactly how much lip he can get on. Hot diggity. No!
If y'all ever need a getaway driver, hire this motherfucker.
That man will get you out of that scene.
Fast. Like, bro, maintaining 130 to 150 on turns, on some of these turns is crazy, bro. Nah, he cooked.
6-speed manual gearbox. Y6 package. So it's a
premium package build.
It is a premium package, but like, damn, beautiful car.
So nice.
Locked in. Geeked versus locked in.
Do we know who the Jorg Bergenstein? Or
Yeah.
Bergmeister.
Cooking.
Bergmeister, okay.
And then
I didn't see all the letters.
apparently like whatever car had set the record previously was like a faster car.
Damn.
So pretty dope. In more car news, we have, can sound save electric cars from feeling boring? BMW thinks so. Yeah, these fucking like crazy behind the scenes, whatever the fuck this is. Electric cars might be fast, efficient, and futuristic, but to many drivers, they still feel empty. You know, BMW's latest attempt to answer that is called the Hypersun X, a dynamic soundscape designed for its upcoming Neo class models. And it might be one of the most ambitious EV sound design projects ever. We have
It's very interesting. Because I understand this critique very well.
Sound. The wind, the water,
well, what was the timestamp?
cities,
Why did it have the timestamp?
and
Oh,
people.
because it actually.
So the
brings
question
shit
is,
over there.
what is the sound of the BMW Neue Klasse?
Oh, Neue
Sound
Klasse.
plays
My
a
fault.
crucial role in shaping our connection to vehicles,
Yeah, bro, get your international lingo
transforming
up.
silent
fault.
machines into emotional experiences. But what lies behind the vision of the new driving sounds, the hypersonics?
With hypersonics, we have designed an experience that goes beyond sound and embrace all the elements in the car, such as light and user interface, so that we create an holistic experience for our drivers. The idea
So you're making
has been
electric
to
cars
go to
more
the core of our
video gaming.
Sonic brand and understanding what are the elements that really define BMW.
Driving pleasure has always been the core element of the BMW brand. The Neue Klasse shows that the emotion it evokes and the reduction of complexity harmonize perfectly with each other. Now,
Whoa.
more than ever, the focus is on the human being.
Who are these people?
Hypersonics is about a human sound
They're
experience.
the human beings.
So what we have done, we have gathered several design colleagues into a choir. We asked them to speak about the moment of joy which they had experienced. We did record this session and we collected several samples out of this. With all these elements, we created some layers that we introduce into the welcome sound, which means that whenever a person will enter a BMW, there will be salute and welcome with sound that is made up of the joy of other humans.
What? Yo!
That's horrifying.
That's crazy. Like,
That's Imagine every time you turn on your car, it's the voices in your head are real.
Well, I mean, like, essentially,
Like-
I guess what they're saying is it's like when, like, you ever seen Omar do that shit where he's like, I turn this fucking fan noise into, like, a snare.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they literally took fucking they recorded the ambition of creators and formed them into ambient
Sound
noise.
that is made up of the joy of other humans.
What?
fucking.
pulling up with the joy of heart as your soundtrack is crazy,
So,
bro.
some inspirations for Hypersonic have been elements taken from nature, elements taken from architecture, elements taken from art, everything that was really speaking to us in a different way.
What
we
the
went down
rocks?
to understand how, for instance, a stone is made up of, how light is behaving in space, how reflections of light can bring us a moment of joy. Can we translate all of this into sounds?
What
Yes, we
the?
can, and this is what we have tried to do in the studio.
This is some
We
fucking
test the
fried
sound
ass
in a
shit.
driving simulator, and we try to
Yeah.
understand whether the sound in which we believe there is a potential, there is also a match what the car is giving us back. The way the sound can unfold, it's much more complex and precise as compared to the previous generation. With Hypersonics, we do have different driving sounds depending on your
It's definitely a
experience.
little dystopian.
You know, the
Pixie.
personal
No,
sound
it
is
is,
so
yeah.
important because it's the everyday life soundtrack of the driving action. This sonically expand on the sport mode,
Yo, that shit tripped me
in which
out.
there is much more precision to be heard, and the
I
acoustic feedback
don't-
is very
I'm not a-
detailed,
this- I'm not a
transmitting
fan.
what the car is actually doing.
Yo, that shit sounds insane.
It sounds cool as
Hypersonics
shit, but it's
will
like
open
just
new
drive a
era
fucking
for sound
car.
design for our BMW Neue
You
Klasse.
don't get it.
Like if you're gonna go EV, just enjoy the fact that your car sounds like a laundry machine.
Not a
It's
laundry
okay.
machine, bro.
You're
Dude,
driving the
but
most
this shit is
sophisticated
the
vacuum on the
hyperspeed laundry
planet.
thing. This is the hyperspeed laundry, bro.
My bad, my bad.
And like
Like Mercedes is doing the same shit. Oh, so this is like the new. This is the wave. This is.
well, if you want my opinion before we move on to the next thing, The first like big negative piece of feedback was for the new Dodge Charger EV, like the full EV. It has like a faux exhaust system made up of like a complex speaker system put where the exhaust is, and it's supposed to give you the rumble and the sound of like a gas car. Yeah. A lot of people just said that really didn't have too much personality. So I wonder, like, you know, some of these brands are trying to fine tune the audio experience.
Which it makes sense, but it's also like it's such a cake and eat it too kind of conundrum, because at the end of the day, the sounds that feel you're loving it because it's physical vibrations from a gas powered engine. I don't see how you're supposed to bridge that in a completely fuel efficient. You know what I mean? Like it's
well, no, but like, that's why. No, but see, yeah. you gotta check out the Charger one, because like even though I don't like the sound of the rev, bro, like it's dead ass some shit. Like they have like these sound exhaust systems have like such hefty bass, like the car like gives a rumble, like you feel the rumble, but it like, you know, it is very like it's like Forza acceleration. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're pressing down on the stick.
You remember when you used to get the rumble pack for the fucking N64 controller?
Bruh.
No, deadass. They got the rumble pack.
That's what now. It is.
No, deadass.
Motherfuckers driving DK64, bro.
Deadass, though.
It's just some funny shit, man. I'm excited for it because it just highlights like audio engineers and like sound designers and a lot of the like unique aspects of a lot of the medias that we consume. It kind of gives them a bit of a moment to be highlighted. So I appreciate that. This is just fucking.
Well,
this is some shit.
Crocs does Winnie the Pooh collaboration with Eeyore iteration.
Oh shit! I know a lot of people that are gonna be happy about this.
Very cute. I do fuck with Crocs. I'm not buying these specifically, but I mean, like, you know, they have been going crazy with collabs recently. Just in general, they've had a lot. Like they just did like Goku Crocs.
Yeah, I seen the Goku ones on IG.
They had like crazy Pokemon giblets and Mario giblets.
I'm about to say Minecraft Chicken Jockey. Next we have
Chicken Jockey.
Literally only brought this up so I could see it because I know nobody gives a fuck.
Bro, we care with you.
I love Bear Brick, and I'm literally buying some Bear Brick for the new living room for the new house. And I saw this when I was scrolling through everything, and I was like, no way. No way they got the Bear Brick with the Bay hoodie on, bro. This is literally targeted advertisement.
They headshotted you?
Bro. Fuck.
He said, red dot between the eyes. They got me.
They knew what they was doing, bro. They knew what they was doing.
It is pretty tough. It's adorable as well. So like I'm a fan.
Ooh.
Black might go a little cleaner. I can't lie to you.
Oh.
Ooh, I take back what I said. I like the red.
The red might be cooking, bro.
I mean, there's
He's
the Bear
naked.
Brick. I'm about to say there's the Bear Brick with no hoodie on. Oh, there's 2 different ones. 3 different ones.
See, the other one was naked. Now he's like.
Oh, those are the minis. Clothes. Those are like the 200%, 400%, whatever the size is. Very fucking dope. Then we have.
No, that's tough.
What the hell are these?
The Hyper Rice? The Hype Rice?
They are $900.
I want them.
And I wanted to. I honestly pulled this up just to be like, why are these $900?
Bro, what the fuck? That's why.
Bruh.
Oh, this is like the ultimate fitness training. Bro, you can warm up your feet when you run, right? What? Yeah.
What?
Yep.
The Hyper Boot offers heat and compression massage. Damn, that's pretty cool though. It's like you put your shoes on and it warms up for you. It fucking like.
That's kind of fire. Or you put your shoes on, they cool you off. You know what I'm saying? If you get a little hot, a little sweat.
Yeah, but $900 though. I don't know.
I honestly wanted them just because they look sleek as fuck and they look like the most comfortable clouds ever. But knowing that there's a computer in my heel, I feel like that's gonna fuck up my comfort. Like,
You get the matching vest.
the vest looks tough. I can't lie. The vest does look pretty fire. But again, just what's the point? Is it tracking some like? Aren't I supposed to work out to make myself warm? Like, isn't that the fucking point? I don't.
Welcome to life, bro.
Oh god.
I'm glad y'all understand.
And finally,
No, we do.
Y'all make me feel seen. Ooh.
we have these cool ass G-Shocks.
Very oh, hold on. That looks very Chronicles of Riddick, and I fuck with that. The black with the... Oh, that shit is so fucking nice.
I just
You
got
just
hit
got
by
your ass
1,000 items. Yeah, I'm not even on the screen. Ow, by the way.
Yeah, that shit is tough.
It says, unfortunately, China only.
Well, save me money.
China strikes again. Strikes again. First it's exclusive Pokemon cards, then they got exclusive Cookie Run cookies. Like, my fault, China. My fucking fault, bro.
I know those cookies definitely hurt your soul a little bit, didn't it? Didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Didn't I?
Bro. They just listening, bro.
All right, bro.
They-
I don't have anything else to fucking talk about, bro. Go.
I like how he just said, bro, I'm done. Go ahead.
I got shit else to talk about, bro. Damn.
Are you ready? Let me stop.
This man, bro.
All right,
I
look,
need to DDT you, bro. Like,
nigga, don't make me counter. Counter. Look,
oh, man.
WrestleMania 41 happened this weekend.
It was at... No, I'm playing.
And here's how we gonna do it. The same way it fucking happened. We gonna start from the top, match by match. And we gonna walk ourselves to the finale. Diggs, are you ready? Peso, are you ready?
Do you not... Again, do you not see the hoodie? Like...
Bet.
Like,
So we gonna
bro.
start off at the top. NXT, stand and deliver.
Hold on. Congratulations to Triple H and everybody else making the Hall of Fame. Know what I mean? Well deserved.
Facts. Absolutely.
Now
well
let's hit
deserved.
NXT. You feel me?
Absolutely
Like,
well deserved. Shout out the Natural Disaster. Shout out Michelle McCool. Shout out Lex Luger. Shout out the
Kamala.
Immortal Moment. Bret the Hitman Hart. And Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay, absolutely.
and the big homie Kamala, rest in peace.
Big homie Kamala, R.I.P. All love to you. Shout out the class of 2025 Hall of Fame inductees.
Yeah.
NXT stand and deliver. It stood and it fucking delivered.
Delivered bars.
That shit was low key the highlight of WrestleMania weekend. And wash out. NXT maybe down the road, bro. We might have 2 WrestleManias a year because NXT might do its own thing. Because that shit was fire. Shout out Penn and Teller. That was just like a fun little side, little grift going on. Love that they had them there. Big title moments. Sol Ruka, the Speed champion on Twitter, because I'm never going to call by its proper name, as well as now the new Women's North American champion. Fire.
Bruh, nah, can we talk about the speed run of the specials at the end of the match, bruh?
Yo.
She did that shit like 5 times, bruh.
No, the fact that she double soul snatched. She said soul snatch, now I want both of them. Bang.
And she did the shit off the ladder, if I'm not mistaken. Like, bruh, she was cooking, bruh.
Nah,
she was cooking.
She was hitting shades of Randy Orton, how she was catching people out the air. I've been getting like Sol Ruka pilled over like the course of this year, but like she's taking it to higher levels. So I love that. That was incredible. I actually need to remember all the fucking NXT matches because I definitely forgot.
No, I got you on all of them. Know what I mean? You already got that one out the way. Let's go to the tag titles match with Fraxium and Hank and
Honk!
There you go. There you go.
Hank and Tank, baby.
This man
Listen,
lost
if
his
you got a
mind,
big
bruh.
belly, you gotta love Hank and Tank. All right. That's the two dope boys. You feel me?
Yeah,
they look like a
cook,
hoagie.
though.
They look like a
cook,
hoagie.
They
That
cooked, bro. That shit
I
was actually
love them.
honestly that was one of the better matches of the night. That shit was gas, bro. If I'm being honest with you, that
big
shit
fucking factoroonies.
that shit was heat, bro.
Big factoroonies. I love the setup that they've been getting. I love the setup that they've been giving Fraxium to eventually have their split. Super, super proud of them. Great story writing. Love that they had to go through a gauntlet to get to this moment, questioning their identity. Super, super great build. Also talking about tag teams, the women's fatal four-way
Was kind of
match
gas too.
with Tatum Prexley and Gigi Dolan now being the number one contenders to challenge Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria.
That's about to be crazy, bro.
Oh, that's gonna be that. We'll get back to the Becky. We'll get back to that because I lost my shit when Becky. I want you to understand. I'm gonna talk about it now just because we're here, but literally 30 seconds before it happened, Lyra Valkyria walks out, and I look at my brother. I'm like, yo, I haven't said this to anyone. I haven't even seen this as a theory online because I don't be in those, like, my algorithm
Don't be
does
in
not
the
really.
forums.
Yeah,
Don't be in
I
the
don't
forums,
need
bro.
that. Like, I don't need that because people are a little too smart. They fuck up my fun. I looked at my brother. I was like, listen, if Becky Lynch's theme hits right now and she walks out, I will pop the fuck off and lose my shit. He looks at me. He goes, it's not going to be Becky Lynch. Oh, I'm like, that shit be hype. Sorry. Back to NXT.
Yes, man, bro.
Then we had the first match because the Fatal 4-Way was like a pre-show special. Then we have the first match of NXT Stand and Deliver. Ethan Page versus
Ricky Saints.
Saints. Love that match. Solid match.
Definitely was cool.
Cold as shit. Good finish. Good wrestling. Good moves. Overall good story. Loved it. Then we already talked about the NXT Tag Team Championship match. We talked about the ladder match. The 6-man tag match, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was cool. All right. I like the D'Angelo family.
Oh, against Dark State, yeah.
Yeah, against Dark
Slate.
Stage.
Yeah, whatever the fuck they call themselves.
Yeah,
Slate,
Dark
State.
Stage.
I keep forgetting which one
Oh,
it is.
State.
Oh,
Like
State, okay.
Like New York. Yeah.
Bruh.
I'll be honest with you. Like, I like the Tony D'Angelo family. I'm glad we're getting to the point where, like, their whole family structure starting to break down so it can become interesting.
Yeah, it'll
again.
probably just add some more sauce to it and shit like that.
Yes, sir. And I like Dark State, but they got to give me something soon. You know what
You know what I'm getting the vibes from them, and at least how they're trying to move, like the Shield.
Yes, absolutely.
They're trying to move like the Shield.
They're like the Dark Shield, you know? They're like the inverted spear.
Like the
of
Millennium
heaven.
Shield off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like they
The
out
Big
here,
Shield
bro.
Gardner.
Dead ass, bro.
So that shit was cool. Then we had another phenomenal match. I mean,
the Stephanie McCoy,
Yeah.
Julia, Jordan Grace, and Jada Parker match. Yeah, that
Listen.
shit was kind of clean.
we
I
had a lot
wish-
of booty bounces.
Yeah, I wish the botch at the end was kind of like, oh fuck, I fucked up
Yeah.
a great match with that botch at the end because she completely missed that fucking backflip, bro.
It was, you know, you gotta live with those.
You gotta live with it, but yeah, it is what it is, bro. Like,
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. And then we have the main event, which was fucking main event. Javon Evans, Trick Williams, Darula, Obafemi.
bruh. First of all, shout out to Javon Evans. That motherfucker was Mario reincarnated into real life. He was jumping off of every fucking thing. Every fucking thing. Or you, bruh, it just, Mans was not bullshitting, bruh.
I know that cameraman got tired of. Where'd Javon? Oh, Javon over there. Javon over there. Javon over there.
It was
every
fucking
time.
gas though, bruh. It was
every
gas.
time.
And might I highlight this too? First time I ever seen a match that was completely black. I mean, including the ref.
Yeah, yeah,
including
yeah.
the
And Booker
ref.
T is an announcer, so
Yeah, like
it's black
that
all the
might
way
have
to
been
the
the
death,
black-
baby.
it might have been the blackest match I've ever seen in my life, bruh. And it was
I
fucking
love it.
gas, bruh.
I love it. Love.
Them three are definitely ready for the call up. Like one of them need to be called up. Like they're ready, bro. Like it's probably gonna be Trick. It's probably gonna be Trick. Yeah, like
It's gonna be. Here's what I'm seeing. Trick is gonna get the call up once Carmelo Hayes is in a thick storyline.
either
'Cause
him
that's
or once Ego comes back.
Ooh.
Once he comes back from injury and he starts establishing his shit, they'll probably call him up. Because I honestly think that's the only reason he hasn't been called up yet. Because Dragunov has been injured.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So I'm looking forward to it. I think Trick has reached the point where he's nearing that outgrowing stage where it's time. It's time.
Facts.
So NXT, Shawn Michaels, cowboy hat off to you, fam. Cooked. And now we can get into one of the greatest weekends of all time. Because
This man, bro. Go ahead, bro. Bruh.
welcome to WrestleMania!
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 wow and 6,200 with you. Having Jay open the match, I was like, but the match was gas.
I wasn't mad, especially seeing how the weekend played out. This is what I will say.
It's not because he won the Royal Rumble. It's because the man's name is main event.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the point that I was gonna bring up. Triple H is doing something very interesting where he's leaning into the idea of openers being it's secondary main event. Like, all right, you're not a mid card, you're starting the show. Because both days opening matches were lit as shit. We'll get to day 2 when we get to day 2, but both days opening matches lit as shit.
Lit as a motherfucker, no lie.
Love the Jey Uso match. Loved how Jey Uso was wrestling that match. Going for 3 Uso splashes. Going the power route. Actually power bombing, suplexing, going off the ropes.
Like, bruh, can we just praise the fact that man's added to his moveset?
That's what I'm saying. He's like, y'all talking all this shit. Fine.
Yeah. He added to the set for that, bro. Like, usually you only get a bunch of kicks, a spear, maybe an uppercut, a couple of punches, and a chop out of Jay. He done put the power bomb in it. He done, added the fucking sleeper hold.
Yeah.
He was in his bag, bro. He was in his bag. He added at least 6 or 7 different moves to his moveset. And I was like, you gonna need this if you win, you gonna need to have a complete bag, my boy. Like,
especially because, and I loved it because after the match, people were like, "Listen, you beat Gunther. You know, you got the belt. Now every defense is gonna have to be at that level now.
Yeah,
it's
facts.
no longer a regular match. You're defending a title. You're defending the title in Raw, the World Heavyweight Championship belt. So, and yes, I'm glad you brought that up, Zippy. The poetic flip of choking out Gunther and getting him to tap.
It's crazy, bro.
Fire.
Crazy.
Because it was the perfect match setup. Over ego inflated. You ain't got moves. You're not a hard hitter. You're not a heavy hitter. Jay was like, chop me, bitch. I'm going to chop back. Powerbomb me, counter. I'm going to powerbomb you back. Whatever you got, I'm going to answer. 3 splashes with... The thing that I love about the 3 splashes... Splash, rolled out the ring, get to the next corner. Splash, rolled out. Like, he didn't second guess it. No botches, no hesitancy. Love that. I cannot wait for the Yeet run that we're about to have for this year. Because it's going to be something special.
Should be fucking lit, yeah.
Next up, or did you have anything? Oh, and Jimmy returning. Beautiful emotional moment in the center of the ring.
Yeah, with his brother. You knew that was going to happen, though. You knew he wasn't going to not celebrate with his brother. I mean, they even went to the club after with the belt on some Dallas Mavericks type shit, bringing the trophy to the club. Like,
And
I fuck with it.
Fact, and I love the fact too, because if you when you look at the story of the bloodline, you look at the fact that the last time Jey Uso was at a stage of this caliber, going against the championship belt of this caliber, Jimmy fucked him.
Yeah.
Jimmy fucked him out of it. And so, like, to have this almost full circle moment for both of them in their careers as singles individuals, I couldn't be happier for them, honestly. Incredible work.
Shout out to the homie there. So, but next up, we had the New Day versus the War Raiders, which
shout out Mega Ran.
Shout out Mega Ran. Shout out Mega Ran for having a song played during WrestleMania.
Oh my lord!
Yes, sir. And y'all don't want to put my. Let me say this. And y'all ain't have Mega Ran on the Nerdcore Mount Rushmore. He's the only motherfucker from Nerdcore with a song played at WrestleMania. Stop disrespecting my boy.
Grammy nominated.
Talk about it. Anyway, shout to that man, bro. Shout to you, Mega Ran.
I'm about to say, hey,
you know
I never
fuck with you, bro.
I never tweeted my sorry. My brain exploded. I was gonna say I never tweeted my Nerdcore Mount Rushmore if I were to give one, but I think if I had to give one like on the fly right this instant, it would probably be. Oh no, that's why I didn't tweet it, because I couldn't really figure out a fourth one. But I had said Mega Ran, Richie, and Shofu were up there for me.
Yeah.
Respect as fuck.
That's fair.
I'm gonna say I couldn't think of a fourth one. Just like for me, it's more of a personal, not like a definite answer type deal.
Yeah, facts. I think for a lot of people, it's mostly like that in regards.
Yeah, which is cool.
We fuck with it.
But you gotta give credit where credit is due, bro. That boys be going.
Shout out to him, bro. As soon as I heard the song, and Mega Ran, let me just let you know this if you ever see this. I was at one of my homies' house. He was like, "Yo, I don't fuck with this new song." I said, "Hold on, bro. Hold on. That's the homie right there." He was like, "Wait, you know the person who made the song?" I said, "You damn right." I said, "You ain't about to disrespect my homie like he ain't cooked for this shit." I was like, "Y'all just too used to. Y'all ain't." Know what I mean? A lot of people don't expect change. I know a lot of people love the old New Day song, but you can't have that song when they villains, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just don't work.
It just doesn't work, cool, bro.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's a
DM
fire
him.
track.
I'm gonna DM him after the pod and tell him that, because I didn't know, because I didn't watch the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely. I'm gonna let Kuro handle this real quick for y'all, because I have to go get my food. I will be right motherfucking back. Yeah, dig?
And I won't even get into the next match because I know you want to be here for that. So we'll stick with the War Raiders and New Day storyline. The New Day, I believe now are 12 or 13 time tag team champions, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And I love that this year, just all across WWE and across the brands, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, it has definitely been the year of by hook or by crook. If you want to get that championship belt, go get that fucking championship belt. The New Day finessed, strong-armed, and coerced not only a championship match, but a championship match to then be DQ'd out of to be able to rematch at WrestleMania. They really ran away with the belts like they stole that shit, which is very apropos because they really stole that shit. They said, nah, we gonna outsmart y'all. We gonna know exactly how to cheat. And guess what? War Raiders, y'all wanted war, but y'all wasn't ready for the New Day. So I'm very excited to see what this particular title reign is going to look like from a now heel version of the New Day, seeing how Kofi and Xavier are very much trying to two men against the world everything. And it's going to breathe life into the men's tag team division on Raw because you got LWO now. You got the War Raiders are going to want their rematch. And you're definitely going to get, I feel like we're going to get some new tag team blood. I know you have Pete Dunne's tag team group. I forgot the name. With Tyler Bate. Don't remember the name of that tag team group, and that's part of an issue. So I greatly look forward to seeing what this new championship reign is going to bring into the tag team division as a whole, because now you have it firmly set behind two people that are absolutely sensational when it comes to the heat that they generate with the crowd and the way they move, fans emotionally. Because I'll be honest, people do not fucking like the New Day. Like, no motherfuckers theme turned on at WrestleMania, and you could damn near hear the New Day sucks chants going on. So I'm very, very excited about it. And it very much fits the idea also just overall. Night 1 and 2, opening matches, thrilling. Then you get to the mid card. Day 1's mid card, it could have had a little more chutzpah to stick to the ribs. Whereas Day 2's mid card was absolutely sensational, and the main event was let's just say we'll get to that. But Diggs is taking way too fucking long to get his food. I have talked this tag team match to death.
You might as well just start.
I'm about
to say, you might as well move on to the next one.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I just want to make the joke that the only thing I could do is give an actual play-by-play to take up more time. So, I'm going to skip the next match, and I'm going to get to the match after that, and then we'll backstep one because Diggs is too big of a fan of Jade Cargill for me not to have him here for that match. But I want to take a moment to talk about the United States Championship match. Jacob Fatu and LA Knight. I need y'all to understand that Jacob Fatu has not even crossed a calendar year on the main roster. And he has been tag team champ and now the United States champion. When you talk about meteoric rise and having a sensational impact and resonance with the crowd, you look no further than the Samoan Werewolf. That
all right,
man,
I'm back.
Perfect. We're going to talk about him in a second. We're going to take a step back. Your wife.
What up, bro? I'm back.
We're going to talk about her. Talk about her.
Hold on. Need to turn on the light. It's a little bit dark out here. Let's slide back.
He said the storm has arrived. I got to turn the lights on.
The light was on. I don't know why I turned it off when I left to go
Bad
get the
habit.
food. Bad habit, yeah. I thought like I ain't coming back. But
He said, I'll fuck these guys.
But no.
But yeah.
Go ahead, bro. I don't know. Were you let in from
Jay Cargill? I want you to talk about Jay Cargill. That's what I want you to do.
That's a bad bitch. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Crying.
And bruh, all that, like, I was a little bit nervous because we normally don't see her wrestle long matches. So I was like, yo, can like even in AEW, she was on a time span from maybe 5 to 7 minute matches. Even in like championship matches, she wasn't really cooking for like 10, 15 minutes. So of course you wonder if somebody got the endurance for that. But she cooked, bruh. And
yeah,
like
facts.
Especially with the ring rush she's had from not being in the ring, like all the counters and all the different shit she was doing, I was like, yo, she cooking, bruh.
It was and I love the entire emotions that went into that match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to see what happens now in terms of Naomi's storyline going forward, Bianca's storyline going forward. We haven't talked about her yet. We'll get to her when we get to Day 2 opening match, but with her arc, where that's gonna go. And now Jade is in this really interesting position where most of your main storyline has been resolved now, so
What's next type shit.
right? Like, where does she go from here? So that's gonna be really, really interesting. Overall, decent match. I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it because my mom pointed out to me. This comes from Mother Kuro, but I need y'all. I need every wrestler that wrestles with breasts to just be a little mindful of how much support your bra requires to do all the things you gotta do in ring.
Or just, no, I mean, switch up the attire or whatever, because all you doing is making motherfuckers like me happy.
Bro. Not the gooner bait.
It ain't gooner, bro.
I'm not trying to call out if there may or may not have been a slip at any point during the programming, but I will say we can see when, you know, half of the match is you know, minor adjustments because of the worry. Maybe don't. But that's listen.
I mean, this is just me coming in from like a strict like aesthetic and design standpoint. But it's a function versus fashionability thing, and like it seems like something so easy or something so simple, but like there's definitely like, think about every single like dude from like not even just like wrestling attire, but like concert attire for like female artists and stuff like that. Like you have to, I feel like there's definitely, I mean, bro, and then look at somebody like Lady Gaga, where like, you know, she could wear like a monolith and still move around, where it's like you really got to think about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you can make these performers look stunning. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not a direct comparison, but it's like you got all these dudes running around in Speedos, ain't nobody meat flying out.
Yeah, not fat. You kind of make a great point.
That's all I'm saying.
It's crazy as shit to say, but ain't nobody got moved. It
definitely is crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't seen an Orton cheek slip out.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not. Again, I have no stake in this directly. I'm just saying, like, there seems to be like a clear amount of effort given in one and maybe not the other. I'd say.
Facts though. Facts. No, that's facts.
No, big time facts. Big time facts. Right messages coming from the right messengers. Screw off, Sabs.
Yeah, what the fuck you mean wrong messages?
Right? I say this
if we don't say it, nobody else gonna say it.
I'm about to say, hey, listen. See how I wasn't included? Let's go. WPR. WPR. Chad know me. Chad know me. I'm over here in the field. Chilling.
Yara me. Now we can move on and talk about that guy. Talk about the werewolf. Talk about old gas, no brakes with it.
Bruh.
That match was fire.
Bro.
BFT off of Moonsault. I know you don't fuck with
that. Crazy.
That was crazy. You finally gave some love to it. Because I know you don't fuck with...
Because you know I fucking hate that... Yo, I hate that finisher so fucking much, my guy.
Diggs hates... Like, when I tell you guys, Diggs hates the BFT. He fucking does not like that shit.
Because it looked like it hurt him more than it hurt anybody else. So I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
No, that was incredible. All the mighty moonsaults. I mean, just the... I think, look, a lot of people crack jokes and shat on Jacob Fatu's WrestleMania entrance. I think it was perfect. Because he came in with the mask, right? Like he's a werewolf. And then took off the mask and his normal face was scarier than the mask. Like, my mom was looking. He took off the mask and I was like, oh, he looks angry. So, I loved it. I think the fact that the WWE Universe embraced Jacob Fatu so quickly, especially because he was a stable member. He was part of the new bloodline. He was so heavily under Solo Sikoa. And then
his popularity speaks to the fact he got a title before Solo, bro. So,
yeah,
bruh.
A WrestleMania moment
before
Solo.
Yeah.
right?
Big fucking facts, bro.
The way he has ascended through the card, the notoriety, the energy, the storylines and rivalries he's already had. Not even a full calendar year on the roster, and he's.
I think we all knew this though, because I think a bunch of people said, "Yo, when he show up, it's gonna be a whole different ball game, bro." Because if you watched him in any other
promotion,
wrestling promotion, you knew he was lit. You knew he was fucking lit. So it is what it is.
Absolutely incredible, phenomenal athlete. I mean, to be as big as he is and fucking move the way he does, I need y'all to understand. That is a special human being. Like, there is something built wrong in him. Not right. There is something built wrong in that man that lets him do what he does in that ring. Hats off to our new United States champion. I'm excited to see the age of the werewolf. Because those promos are going to be fucking legend. I did it. I did
Facts.
it. So,
Facts, though.
That shit was lit. Getting on to I look at this match as one of the next match we're going to discuss. I look at it as one of three things.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it as a setup match for potential longer standing rivalries and a longer built WrestleMania moment. I look at it as a respect, a not a changing of the guard, but a passing of the torch moment.
Mm-hmm. From Rey Mysterio to basically.
Yup. Because the match we're talking about is El Grande Americano versus Rey Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. Rey, but it's still a Rey.
That's what I'm saying. It's still a Rey.
Oh shit! Hold on, time out. Real quick. It doesn't even need to be discussed. It's just a quick news tidbit. Because they were reporting this earlier, but it's more stores are fixing it to match the new norm. Apparently, all amiibo are going up $10.
Wow.
Oh shit.
So, for example, like the tweet I'm looking at right now says Best Buy has updated their new amiibo pricing to match the other stores' $10 increase. So, for example, the Zelda amiibos are now $29.99, and the Street Fighter 6 amiibos are now $39.99.
Fuck.
Now, mind you, all I'll say is, and y'all can get back to WrestleMania, all I'll say is, for those of you who care about what I'm saying right now in chat, amiibos have gotten a lot better in quality. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You look at like...
Question.
What happened?
The fuck is an amiibo?
It's little statues that people can like scan. It's what Chubbs collects. They're little Nintendo character statues, and then you
I know like what they look like.
Yeah. Oh. Like, what do they do? Well, I mean, like for Smash, for example, you scan one onto the shit, and it's like a personal CPU that you could train by fighting it, and then
So it's like you actually get Link in the game, and you could challenge Link and train against him.
Well, it's like that. Like that CPU learns off of how you beat it. So you could train it to like play at a certain level or play a certain way, and then like that CPU is stored in that in that figure. So anytime you want to play with it, or you know what I'm saying, take it, you know, and you could play with it online, have people fight your amiibo. But other games will give you other shit. The Zelda amiibos give you special in-game items and cosmetics. I want to say like the Mario Party and like the Super Mario amiibos. All unlocked either special cosmetics or maybe like small levels and for like the 3D land ones.
Shit like that, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's dope in it.
I knew like some, but I didn't fully understand
the Zelda shit was big because like during Breath of the Wild, all the legacy skins were from amiibos only. Like if you wanted the Ocarina of Time style skin or you wanted the Twilight Princess style skin, they were all linked to get it. They were all linked to amiibos.
No, that's tough.
That's always been a thing. Also, fun fact, even funner fact, even probably the funnest fact. If you go to Nintendo World, you ever see those people with the power-up bands that you like hit the question blocks with and shit? Each of those double as amiibo as well. So like the Mario one that I bought when I went last year is a Mario amiibo, not just like the Nintendo Universal power-up bracelet.
Tough.
Word.
That's really fucking cool.
All right, carry on.
I like it. Thank you for this flash fact.
Breaking news.
Break.
He came in with the breaking news and shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Perfect, because we needed Spanish to get us back into what we were talking about.
I'm fucking done, but you're not wrong.
So I just love the fact that Rey got to show that Rey Mysterio can get whatever fucking match he wants at WrestleMania at this point. And then I love the fact that fuck kayfabe. I love the fact that he gave it to Rey Fenix and allowed the brothers to both have a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, facts.
Between
Because
Rey,
they both needed it. Like, honestly.
So that's really cool. Overall, the match was.
Before you even go, to speak to your point about what it sets up, think about it. The acquisition of AAA.
Yeah.
Chad Gable is in costume. We know it's him. He's in costume. His group is called the Americans, and he has problems with luchadors. It sets up the Americans versus the luchadors. I'm just saying, bruh.
Is that the plot?
It's gonna be.
Bruh, I probably wrote it.
Nah, it's gonna be great plot because
I
of the fact.
probably wrote it, mods. Te voy a dar un cocotazo.
You already know, bro. You know how that shit go.
Nah, it absolutely sets up for what's sure to be an incredible event for Worlds Collide on June 7th, right before Money in the Bank, because they're in the same day. Because a lucha battle royale, a lucha gauntlet match. El Grande Americano has to defend his mask against multiple luchadors in like. There's so many ways that this can go.
There's so many ways you can flip it.
And I love it because...
Luchadors flip.
Flip it. I see what you did there. I love it personally just because it's fucking goofy as shit. It's so silly.
Shit's funny as hell, bro.
It's so fun. And honestly, like every once in a while, like I miss the lighter, more humor parts. And I love that both days in WrestleMania had that between this match with El Grande Americano and then the Joe Hendry match that we'll get into when we talk about day 2.
Yeah.
I love that Triple H very much is like, I'm going to give you action. I'm going to give you impactful storylines and writing. I'm going to give you fun and humor. Like, I'm going to don it on this shit.
The whole
king
caboodle type shit, bro.
The whole fucking cake and the booty, too.
All right.
Speaking of booty, neither one of these bitches got it, but we got to talk.
I'm done, bro.
I'll play it. If y'all see this, please don't sue me. But if you do, let's make it public. I wanna get some clout off of this.
Not the suing.
Let's talk about the women's WWE Championship match.
I know a lot of people fucked with that. I didn't really fuck with the match. It wasn't that it was bad. It just was. You could see Charlotte Flair really didn't want this shit. She didn't want to let her get over. Like type shit. It's like, she was like, I gotta lose to this bitch. Like, you could just see it. You could just see it, bro. Like,
and he quotes, by the way, because they definitely were yelling bitch at each other in the ring.
Facts, without a doubt.
Damn, that's gotta suck. Not to randomly interject, but that's gotta suck when like you're like either like the reigning champion or you're like, you know, it's been the narrative that like you're gonna hold that title, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, now you're set to essentially lose this match.
No, that's a fact, and it's funny as shit too because Charlotte Flair was injured for the past year, wins the Royal Rumble, returns, and then challenges the woman that everyone kept saying is the new her, and then loses to the new her. So it's
W
such a body
storyline though. W storyline.
You know what I mean? And the thing that was dope, not really dope for like Charlotte, but the thing that was dope is at first no one was really hooked into the storyline, but then both women started to legitimately crash out on each other, and like promos got personal. Tiffany Stratton brought up the fact that Charlotte Flair is going through a divorce right now. Like when I tell you, it got crash out personal. Like they crossed lines.
Shit got real, bro.
I like that it added that reinvigorated energy into the match. And while it wasn't my favorite match of the night, it may be my least favorite match of the weekend as a whole. It doesn't make it a bad match because you saw two of the very I'm the pretty gymnast doll. I don't say that as disrespect. Like that's kind of their motif. Charlotte Flair is the queen, very regal. I'm Grace. Tiffany Stratton, I'm literally Barbie. I'm so beautiful and important.
He even came out with the entrance as Barbie, like
which
with
was
the,
sick,
which was
dope as
gas.
shit.
That entrance was gas.
Dope as shit. Getting those two competitors to give us a slobber knocking grunge. I'm throwing hands. I'm trying to beat your ass. You know, scratched up faces, makeup messed up. Like not a cat fight, but they was really throwing panther claws.
Mm-hmm.
So I give them respect for that. So solid match. But now,
my favorite match of the whole shit. Fuck day one. This was my favorite match of the whole shit, bruh.
a 5-star instant classic.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk.
Gas.
Featuring Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want when I give you the greatest ingredients to put into the greatest gumbo with the greatest chef and the best spatula and the greatest pot and the most ignitable stove? When I tell you Marine Ford happened last night, Marine Ford happened last night. 2 nights ago. That's besides the point.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got it.
I mean,
Gas.
Shut the fuck up.
Gas.
Let's move on. Now, I mean, the wrestling was absolutely on point.
Yeah,
Entrances, stone cold stellar.
Yeah.
The storyline, the energy, the emotions, the gravity
it's
of
the
the
reason
situation.
why this was the main event, because everybody knew this was gonna cook, bro.
You know what I mean? You have Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, a decade of back and forth, former Shield brothers going at it again together in the main event. You have CM Punk, the monkey wrench of all monkey wrenches, finally getting his main event opportunity with his best friend in his corner. Then you have Roman Reigns for the first time in how many WrestleManias walking out by
himself.
No one to give the Ulafala
And not
to.
champion. And not champion.
And not
champion.
naked. He walked out naked as the day he was born.
That shit just, bro, the build up for this shit, especially since this happened, like, the build up was like a month. It wasn't like this was slow
Instant.
simmering. It was like, we just gonna build this shit up real quick, and that shit was gas, bro.
As soon as Roman walked into Madison Square Garden, it was up. It was over.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that shit was gas, bro. Shout out to them for the fire buzzer beater cook, bro.
Buzzer beater.
See what I did there? I'm just saying.
Paul Heyman. The thing that I'm very happy about, and I'm super, super excited about going into this next season, because WrestleMania could kind of be looked at like the season finale almost, and then tonight.
Honestly, it is. Honestly, it really is.
100%. There's a 12-hour offseason in wrestling. You have from the end of WrestleMania to the start of the Monday Night Raw immediately following WrestleMania. That's the offseason. And then we're off to the fucking races tonight, folks. So gear up, lock in. It's going to be incredible. I'm excited to see Paul Heyman back to being Paul Heyman. Because Paul Heyman, the Wise Man, is a phenomenal character and a phenomenal
But that's not
role.
Paul Heyman.
But that's not
Paul
who
Heyman.
we're seeing now, who we saw last night. I'm sorry. Who we saw the first night of WrestleMania 41. Who we saw today on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN. That's Paul Heyman. The man who is as cutthroat, as knowledgeable, as loyal, and as destructive a force as any other in the industry. That is the Hall of Famer, Paul Heyman. And having him besides Seth Rollins in this new era of development of the company and in the storylines that are affecting the entire ecosystem of professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, if you liked the Tribal Chief run of Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, if you did not like the run of the Tribal Chief and Paul Heyman, it doesn't fucking matter. Because we're about to get that times 10. Because the visionary is a Paul Heyman guy now.
Bro, facts. And it's
What?
crazy how they brought it back to quote unquote the biggest heist ever, and now he just did the double heist by stealing the wise man. Like, bruh.
The greatest heist of all time, part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super excited, especially because the entire core of this match was who is going to protect the soul of this industry. And with Seth Rollins winning, it only further fuels my belief that he may have to be the one to step up by year's end to save wrestling from John Cena. That's right. We had to make sure we didn't say his name too early.
Either that or it's going to be Roman getting everything back and like going full circle. Like, all right, bro.
It could go a lot of ways, and this is why I think if I were to reach into the future and rub my crystal ball, I think we're going to have staggered attempts of GOAT after GOAT challenging Cena to try and rip the belt from his hands. We're gonna have Orton, challenge him at Money in the Bank. We'll have Randy or Roman at Crown Jewel trying to take the belt. CM Punk against him at SummerSlam. Like, we're going to have a run of some of the best in the industry right now challenging Cena for that belt. And the last one, the one who I think is going to be able to do it, is going to be Seth Rollins. And he'll kind of elevate now into that Randy Orton stratosphere of I'm a new legend killer in the locker room. So day 1 of WrestleMania 41, absolutely stellar, phenomenal main event. Wow.
Day 2.
And now we get I just want to make sure in case you had anything you wanted to add.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Day 2, probably
Before we even start.
Go ahead.
Shout out, and I genuinely mean it. I'm going to take the glasses off when I say this. Shout out Stephanie McMahon.
Facts.
I want to take a moment, especially with Paul Triple H Levesque being inducted into the Hall of Fame. I want to take a moment to shout out Stephanie McMahon. Spearheaded the women's evolution.
Mm-hmm.
The spinal cord of the game, right? Because we all know the adage, we all know the saying.
Mm-hmm.
Is now absolutely embarking into this wonderful realm and adventure of podcasts and reality shows with Stephanie's Places. And, How Did You Get Here? I think is the name of her podcast or something like that. She interviewed Dana White for the first episode. I love seeing people, not characters, not actors, but I love seeing people across generations, across decades, evolve and find new and impactful ways of being involved and resonating and giving people these opportunities and spaces. And she's fucking killing it, man. So I love the fact that she got to kick off day 2. Bless you. Because the first match we can get to
probably was the best match of the night. That shit was gas, bruh.
Stellar.
That match, that triple threat match between Io, Rhea, and Bianca was just fucking heat, bruh.
I mean, you can't ask for anything better. That's how you open a fucking show.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Hard-hitting finishers. Even the fact that, as a fan, you couldn't even theorize how it would go because how many storylines were there? Io Sky, winless at WrestleMania. Bianca Belair, undefeated in WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley, undefeated in title matches at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley has never beaten Io Sky. Bianca Belair has never beaten Rhea Ripley. All these things cycling together. It's who's going to get the most important first.
Mm-hmm.
And the one who, as Mix Williams has texted me and told me to tell you all, the one that deserved it the most, the best women's wrestler in WWE right now, potentially, was Io Sky.
She cooked. Nah, she cooked. I got to give it to her. She definitely cooked. Shout out to Mix. Like, shout out to Mix.
You know what I'm saying? I have to pass that along.
That match was crazy. That match was crazy. It went from all the crazy ass finishes to even doing super versions of the finishes.
Yeah,
everybody doing the counters and all this other shit. The shit just was crazy, bro. Like, shouts out to them for continuing the run of great female wrestling, because we're in the era where the female wrestlers are fucking cooking.
Yes, absolutely.
Fucking cooking, and it needs to be highlighted. It needs to be highlighted every single fucking time.
I couldn't agree with you more, and I love the fact that after that
you would have been right. The triple
threat. I should have gone for it. The triple threat. I love that it was a huge boost in Io getting over with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
We bring up the fact that she does face slight handicaps in the promo and in the direct resonance with the crowd, but having that WrestleMania moment, having that match, I love that you could see it in her, you could see it in the fans, you could hear it, you could feel it. That was the moment where everyone kind of locked in and was like, yeah, nah, Io is kind of that bitch. Like, Io actually got that shit and deserves it. And massive respect and props. Massive respect and props. So, going into the next match, we're going to pause for a little bit and talk about some video games. Because the fact that WrestleMania had fucking Big E and Peter Rosenberg playing Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is insane, okay? It was the centerpiece of the ring. We are living in an era where a Monster Reborn offshoot series is main event worthy of WrestleMania. I fucking love it. I fucking love the FGC. Shout out Fighting Games. Shout out Terry Bogard. Shout out Rock Howard. Shout out Haztick. Shout out King of Fighters. Shout out SNK.
Talk your shit, bro.
I love that I had one more after PESO hit the continue.
You really did.
And it's continuing the streak of phenomenal cosplayers in the WWE. Zelina Vega, Jade Cargill, fucking other people. Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan did it one year as Batman and Catwoman. Drew McIntyre. Doom Guy McIntyre.
Yeah, came out as Doom Slayer, bro. He was cooking.
Doom Guy McIntyre, bro.
He came out cooking.
That's fire. That shit was heat. Love that they had the whole build of it. The costume he had on. I mean, the way...
But...
Go ahead.
Even after that, in the match itself, this man probably did... We see why he won social media star of the year, because he did the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen a wrestler do. Beat somebody ass and post in the middle of the match to Twitter saying, still bored at work. Like, bruh. Gas.
And get the W?
Yeah.
And get the W? Nah.
Gas.
Absolutely disrespectful.
Greatest heel of wrestling right now, bro. Gas.
Nah, I love how over Drew McIntyre is now with the fans. I'm a Drew McIntyre fan. I love Damian Priest. Shout out my New York kin. Loved his intro. Had the dude shred on the guitar. Fresh off tour. But that selfie moment
was gas.
Fucking legendary.
Yeah. Fucking gas. And the match itself was crazy. The match itself was fucking lit, bro. To bring back like some of the hardcore, like, don't get me wrong, we've had street fights and all, but they all felt like watered down. This shit felt like an old school hardcore street fight type of match, in my opinion. It had those elements.
Claymores into chairs. I mean,
DDTs on the steps, all that.
Yeah, like, Future Shock DDTs on the steps.
It felt old school. It felt old school. It felt like an old school.
Did he throw Damian through a table?
Yeah, two of them.
And breaking the new, improved, steel reinforced announcer table.
No, that wasn't Damian. Damian didn't go through. He went through the regular. He went through two of the regular tables. Remember when Damian went he went for the old school and then he
Did
fell
anybody
through
break a table night 2?
Yes, and we'll get to that when Braun Breaker comes up.
Ah! Yes, I'm sorry. That's what I was remembering.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Too soon.
There are dogs barking in New York. Fucking Pat McAfee be having me crying. Also, we haven't talked about him. I'll talk about the third. You don't gotta talk about the third. But shout out the announcing desk for this WrestleMania. Shout out Michael Cole, one of the greatest announcers of all time. The greatest of all announcers time.
You go, it's crazy, but I feel you.
You eating ice is crazier, bitch.
I fuck with ice, bro. I don't feel like going up to get something else to drink, so we gotta get the ice. You feel me?
Shout out Michael Cole. Shout out Pat McAfee for being able to fucking scream, shake, and lose his voice every fucking sentence, and then get it all back for the next one. And I know you don't want to give him no props, no praise, not a single chop of lick or nothing.
He was saying some bullshit all night, and you know he was. I'll give him his props. But he was saying, yo, some of the shit he was saying, I'm like,
that is a tingling in my loins and our United States champion entering the ring.
I said, the man was saying some bullshit all night. But shout out Wade Barrett, bro. Like,
oh man, gotta love him.
Shout out Wade Barrett.
Gotta love him. International representation is important, people. Remember that. So, shout out Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. I don't give a fuck about that match anymore. Fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Champion. First time in WrestleMania history that the Intercontinental Championship is being defended in a Fatal 4-way match. And let me tell y'all, I got my hands on the table, real journalistic style. It did not disappoint.
At all.
It did not disappoint.
At all.
We had cross-table super spears.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Cross tables, okay? 15 feet. Leaping into Carlito, smashing him through a table. We had finisher after finisher after finisher. We had drama. We had betrayals. Dogs were barking. And at the end of it all,
fucking Dominic Mysterio.
Alone.
The double.
Mustached. Mulleted.
Fair.
Mysterio.
Somewhat fairly. I wouldn't say truly fairly because you had Carlito interfere and some shit. So I would say somewhat fairly took the W.
I mean, look, of all the victories of Dirty Dom's career, this is
definitely the best one. Yeah.
You know?
For a dirty motherfucker, this might be the cleanest W, bro.
Frog splash on top of your brother for the 1, 2, 3. And I cannot lie to you. The jubilation I felt for Dom at the reaction he got. From literally the Monday Night Raw of this past week or last Monday Night, whenever the last time he was on Monday Night Raw, booed till he could almost barely speak on the microphone.
Yeah, and the pop he received from winning was gas.
To 63,000 plus people losing their shit at potentially one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time and potentially the greatest Guerrero of all time and potentially the greatest Mysterio of all time.
Talking shit, but you Mysterio. You gassing, but
you gotta buy into the clickbait, Diggs. Join me.
Like I said, you join your shit. No, I'm good. You talking because you already know Ray is one of my favorite wrestlers. We not finna do that. We not finna call him the greatest Mysterio. We not finna do that.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm calling him that. I'm just saying the potential now exists. Listen, Dirty Dominic Mysterio has been in the industry for 20 years.
Yeah.
And he's got another 20. And he's got another 20 in the tank. How many 40-year veterans do we have, Diggs?
You're right.
I'm just the potential is there. The start of the dynasty, Judgment Day, it's here, it's now, the time, it's beautiful. Penta hitting a Mexican destroyer on Finn Balor was beautiful. Braun Breaker super spearing and breaking Steiners all over the dang place. And I can't lie, Dom be fucking killing it with the fits, man.
He really
Dom
do.
be fucking killing that shit with the fits. So shout outs.
But the best
Big
fit
love.
had to go to the homie Penta. That
Of
shit,
course.
that the green and yellow, almost green Ranger like shit. That shit was gas.
I can't lie though, he definitely looked like he should have been at last year's WrestleMania wearing that.
Facts.
That's all I gotta say.
But he wasn't
Fire
wrestling
fit.
last year.
That's what I'm saying. Fire fit. It was so Philly coded. I couldn't see past
Yeah,
it.
it was.
But overall, fun. Like you see what I mean about how the day 2 mid card was just solid as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because even the next match was a beautiful moment. You had Randy Orton.
This
who
shit was funny. This
Bro,
shit was funny,
that
bro.
shit had me cracking the fuck up. Because it's perfect. You go from Randy Orton potentially having one of the most brutal, dark, animosity-driven matches of him versus Kevin Owens to KO needing neck surgery. Prayers to him. And how do you follow that? How do you replace that? You believe. And do you know what you believe in? You believe in Joe Hendry.
I'm fucking done, bro. But you had to do it. I dig it.
You know what I'm saying? You're lucky I didn't hit the.
I knew when he did that shit the second time. I said, "Watch he get RKO'd." I said, "Watch it. Watch he get RKO'd." He did that shit again, and all you seen was
yeah. I loved it. I think it's beautiful how much crossover, how much community is being built from this TNA partnership over the next year, couple of years. We've already had multiple TNA champions come in and defend belts or challenge for belts in NXT. We've had multiple NXT talents go challenge for belts in TNA. And now getting the TNA champ to have a WrestleMania moment against someone like Randy Orton in his 20th WrestleMania, it's incredible. It's incredible. And I love that literally even Triple H was like, Hendry, enjoy this WrestleMania. Enjoy this WrestleMania entrance. Because it's not going to be your last. And the pressure's going to be on for the rest of them. So I just love that open candor to the collaborative spirit and embracing young talent and new talent and the current faces of different promotions. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful time. And it was a perfect match. Short, sweet, good fun. Chants were given. Claps were had. RKOs were delivered. And everyone was out. You know, like, I don't think anyone was upset at any aspect of that match. Diggs, you have to talk about this next one because I can't do it.
I honestly ain't fuck with this match at all, bro. Like you said, how on night one your least favorite match was probably the women's title one. This was definitely mine because I was like, first of all, I'm usually not a build-up dude, like a build-up to a match. I'm more so like if the wrestling is good, I'm that type of viewer. But the wrestling, while it wasn't bad, it just was like thrown. It was thrown in. The choreography, everything was thrown in. You could tell they was just trying to fill time up. It was a space holder. This match was a space holder, and I felt bad for somebody like AJ Styles because he doesn't deserve a space holders type of match. I get it. He just came back. I get it. He just came back from being injured and all that other shit. You should at least made him go up against Randy Orton, bro. If anything,
Right?
if anything, to give a space holders type of match, what it seems like, because some people might not agree with me, but To give that type of match to somebody like AJ Styles, who's been wrestling since he was like 14, 15, clearly a veteran, clearly like beloved by the crowd, etc., etc. That match, I'm like, man, get this bullshit out of here, bro. Like,
and it shows very clearly that match wasn't about AJ Styles.
it was about Logan
AJ
Paul.
Styles, it was about Logan Paul. Because when you look, especially at the developmental arc of any, big time main roster WWE superstar, you have to have a WrestleMania moment against someone that is undeniable in the locker room. Whether back in the day that was a Bret Hart or,
Stone Cold, The Undertaker,
you
etc.,
know what I mean?
etc.
You have to face someone that is truly undeniable as an in-ring talent, as someone that you give them a match and it's going to be gold. And AJ Styles is one of those people, and AJ Styles was the sacrifice to the legend that is the Maverick, because that is who I address him. I don't call him Logan Paul anymore in the ring. That's the Maverick. I can respect the Maverick as an in-ring performer, as a WWE
he can wrestle his
talent.
ass off.
I don't give a fuck about the human being Logan Paul, and I'll stand on that to the day I die. Sorry, I don't think you're a good person. Sue me. But as an in-ring talent, as a performer, as the Maverick, absolutely
Definitely
respect.
gas. Definitely
Absolute
gas.
respect. So I look forward to Karrion Kross and Scarlett getting more on-screen time on Raw, being a part of this developing feud. I feel like this is definitely like one of those things that I brought up earlier when we were talking in the behind the scenes. This WrestleMania and this start of the year, this end of the last season, so to speak, very much read and felt to me as we're using all of this as setup for what's going to happen in the next year and WrestleMania 42. And seeing this, whether it's a rematch or a triple threat or seeing what breeds from this, I'm very excited for, because Karrion Kross is an interesting character. AJ Styles, it's in his name. He is phenomenal, the phenomenal one. And the Maverick story is really only just beginning. So get his little pussy ass in the ring a bit more. Don't give him just, 2 matches every year, and we'll get behind him. Like he'll never be accepted as anything but a heel. He will be booed till the day he dies, but we'll get behind him.
So yeah, fuck that match.
Fuck that match. The next match. I can't describe to you the smile that was put on my face. Because the whole lead up and build to this WrestleMania match was absolutely garbage. I didn't give a fuck.
It was another placeholder.
It was until
Yeah.
until
they switched the
man
story.
returned, until Bayley got attacked by some unknown assailant. I don't give a fuck. It's funny because the whole time, like this year, I've been like, yo, what is Bayley's story arc? Like, what is Bayley doing? Bayley is just spiraling. And then I realized Bayley was the sacrifice for Monster Reborn or Monster Reincarnation in this iteration.
It's probably gonna be Roxanne who attacked her, because she had that little feud with Roxanne. If not, a lot of people are saying it's going down the same path as Jade Cargill, where it might be Becky Lynch who did the attack.
Which, to be honest, I'm strongly leaning that it's Becky Lynch. If it's Roxanne, and that's how like Roxanne gets the main roster move, I'd like that a lot, because that's another person that I think needs to leave NXT, because there's just no more space for her at this point. But getting the Irish connection, which is my personal name for that tag team of Lyra and Becky. Having Becky return to shut Liv Morgan up, because for the entire year, Liv Morgan's been like, I retired Becky Lynch. Like, go stay home with your daughter. I retired you. Bitch pulled up and said, shut the fuck up. Eat my toast.
Not eat my toast, bro.
Eat my toast. 2-time tag champ, multi-time world champ, Lyra 2 belts. I mean, I'm excited. Cause what the fuck? What do you mean Lyra and Becky are gonna defend the tag team title belts against Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley. What the fuck? Those four. What the fuck? You see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So that's the women's tag team match. I don't think there's anything else to discuss there. I don't think there was any crazy moments or spots.
Yeah, it was nothing crazy. The crazy thing was just the return. It was the return.
And honestly, I love the fact that Becky Lynch is so fucking goated that she can just be like, yeah, I'm getting a WrestleMania moment. What's your WrestleMania moment? I come back. And everybody's like, yeah, you get that. You're good. Front of the line. So that's tough. I can catch my breath a little bit. Because finally, we've made it to the end.
It's bullshit. Like,
to the worst match in WrestleMania main event history.
Probably,
No
yeah.
way.
Probably.
No, Peso, I'm actually not joking, not dragging it. This is the script and this is the truth. One of the worst matches in all of WrestleMania history and probably the worst WrestleMania main event match. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I love the fact that this match sucked. I'll say it again because it probably confused you with less than one brain cell, which is a lot of you. It's okay.
Whoa.
I love the fact
Damn.
Dude,
that
don't
this
talk
match
about jigs
sucked.
like that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because that's the point. That's the point. John Cena doesn't want to put a show on for you. John Cena doesn't care about being the good guy anymore. John Cena is trying to break Ric Flair's record. The dirtiest player in all of WWE history was Ric Flair. That motherfucker won almost every belt by crook. Fuck the hook. And to do it in that manner, slow, methodic, boring, just spamming AAs, spamming AAs, spamming AAs. And then this to me is my favorite thing about the match. The fact that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson flexed so hard. Like, yeah, guys, you all look up to Travis Scott. That's my errand boy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand how fucking crazy that is? He's like, yo, Scott, yeah, go make sure Cena wins. All right. And that's it. That is all she wrote. Walked out with the hardcore belt. And Diggs, what do you think? How do you feel? Where are your mind? Where are your emotions?
This shit was ass, bro. Like, it's just, I ain't got no other way to explain it. I just was like, all right, bro. I'm like, you could tell this was just done just to get him the championship, and now we're gonna give him his real dark fuck wrestling type of like
Moment.
situation. Like,
No, that's facts. That's facts. I'm very excited. And watching John Cena, who was also part of the Pat McAfee show today on ESPN, it was really dope seeing his overall reaction and seeing how his character is slowly breaking out of the chrysalis, breaking out of the cocoon. His character in the arc that he's on very much required this hardened mold of developing this heel persona, and now he's kind of stripping the layers back, so to speak, and he's giving a bit more of himself. And like, he even complimented the crowd, not in terms of him, but he was like, yo, the fact that the crowd embraced, Dirty Dom was amazing. Like, fuck them for me. Like, y'all can suck my dick. But I respect y'all for supporting the new talent. So it's interesting to see where that's gonna go. McLean, I totally feel you on not really caring about the final boss's character anymore because the final boss didn't pull up for the WrestleMania moment. But that is one of the things I mean where this feels like setup for what's going to happen throughout the year. Having The Rock pull up at SummerSlam or at Crown Jewel, at these other, like, they're definitely using the final boss as sparingly as possible to keep the impact of his presence going, which I respect. And I think especially with this WrestleMania, it needed to be about Triple H. It needed to be Triple H WrestleMania. It needed to have that feel
Yeah.
It needed to be about the wrestlers. It needed to be about Cena. I think if The Rock setting that expectation ruined that night too. I can see what you mean, but I think we're gonna get more Rock throughout the year, and it's gonna resonate more impactfully than it would in that moment. Especially with now John Cena has the belt, he has champion's advantage. The Rock can get away with doing a lot more bullshit versus just making sure he gets the title in the first place. But fuck, man.
Yeah, that was it.
I mean, I disagree with there was zero need for The Rock to be in that storyline. I think you don't get the Cena heel turn without The Rock because it lessens the impact. It goes from John Cena sold out to John Cena is just a grumpy bitch. Like you kind of need The Rock to solidify that
Jack
basis.
in the chat. Make sure you're getting whatever Jack is talking about.
Yeah, that's what we're back and forthing.
Oh,
I'm calling
true.
out the nerd out chat.
Oh, I'm so stupid. My fault.
It's okay. Dig stole your brain cell. Give it back to him, Dig.
Yo, let me get my brain cell back, man.
Stop smoking. I ain't take shit.
Also, shout out Callum. I'm glad you made class as well. Big 3 classes in session. Fuck. But I definitely understand wanting it to be more isolated to Cena, but I think having, especially given the rivalry that they had and how generationally impactful that was, having The Rock be that cause and effect in one, it grounds and adds some reality to it. So fuck if I'm not excited for Monday Night Raw in an hour and 15 minutes. That's all I have left to say.
The cool, like, here's what I have to say about The Rock, right?
The Rock.
It sets up one thing. It sets up one thing about him. Him not showing up shows he truly is the final boss. I'm on the board of directors. I do what the fuck I want.
He's a
Fuck
disruptor.
y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fuck y'all. Like, he was like,
I don't
y'all
have to make it to every meeting.
Yeah, because he's looking at it as like, as much as y'all like Triple H, as much as y'all like this, don't forget, all these motherfuckers work for me. Like, I do what I want type shit. Like, that's basically what he's doing. Like, he's there to piss you the fuck off before he actually takes the full seat at the director's table. He's going to piss you off one more time, and then The Rock will probably fully retire like, yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm just going to sit my bald ass down and enjoy life, bro. Like, I think it had the opposite effect. I feel you. No, I feel where you're coming from. I feel where you're coming from. No disrespect. I'm just saying that's what it seems like he was setting up. Because, again, if you look at the last time The Rock was majorly involved with the Cody and Roman situation, the whole time anything went wrong, The Rock was like, I'll fire you. I'm the fucking boss. You listen to me. The whole time he was doing that.
Yeah.
The whole fucking time, bro. So, they made that motherfucker has some power, bro.
I'm going to laugh my balls off if The Rock shows up tonight just to spite Jack real quick.
That would be funny as shit. That would be funny as shit.
Critical. And that's the thing, too, is that it makes the John Cena heel turn storyline settle in even more, where you didn't get The Rock, you got Travis Scott.
Yeah,
that was The Rock showing up,
yeah.
But you didn't get The Rock, because if The Rock was there, that's a WrestleMania moment. That makes the fans happy. That's what the fans want.
Mm-hmm.
This whole storyline revolves around one central idea.
Fuck the fans.
Facts. And with that,
because you can't throw Seth in there unless you throw Heyman in there as well. And Travis Scott, Paul Heyman, The Rock, Seth Rollins, and Cena is a stable. No,
that's too much.
No. Okay. The United States Sherman Antitrust Fund Act would have to be enacted to stop that faction.
That ass. But y'all, we went full circle with this shit. Time for real one recommendations.
Hey, real one recommendation today.
Peso, you survived. You
It's
survived
over, babe.
WrestleMania.
Oh shit! I almost lost the fish I was catching. Woo! Damn! Yo, you see the fish I just caught, guys? Hold on.
That shit was
Yeah,
a cool ass
and I'm-
swordfish.
And I'm gonna kick it off. Watch Raw tonight.
Fuck you.
Yeah, because I knew you was gonna do it, bitch.
I was
That's why I
absolutely
stole it.
gonna do it.
Watch Raw tonight, because the way shit went down yesterday, tonight should be fucking crazy. Watch Raw tonight, bro.
Bet. I'll go next. Get a Peacock subscription and rewatch WrestleMania 41.
We are not sponsored, by the way, just so chat knows.
Please sponsor us, WWE. I love you.
I would be.
No, like Paul, like listen, bro. Come on.
I'm gonna say, who you know? Who
Bro,
you
I
know
just
who's
made
doing
you a
it? Who
song,
know who's
Triple
doing
H.
it? Yeah, come on.
I just did a tribute song for you, Triple
Listen,
H. Come on,
I got
bro.
an album. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be inspired by your favorite wrestlers. Chop it up with us. Chop it up with us. Put us in WWE World for WrestleMania 45.
I'm with
Oh
it.
wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes, you can finally speak after 2 hours.
Jesus Christ. Shit. Where are we again?
We're in culture.
Oh shit, man.
What's your favorite Zosh strain? Recommend that.
Bro, you know I'm gatekeeping
That man is going, bro.
He said I'm gatekeeping that.
We
You
can't let
fuck.
them know that. Damn. Recommendation for the culture, bro. Shit, man. Yo, drink some fucking water today, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I see how many times you licked your lips during watching this stream. Okay? I see how many times you hit the like the I'm parched lip smack. Go drink some motherfucking water, man. Damn.
Why you gotta call me out
Some
like
water.
that?
Yeah.
Some water.
Yeah. Get some water, man.
Out of here.
Hey, get some water. I got a gallon on me right now, man. And I'm playing web fishing too. Hey, go play you some fucking web fishing. Catch you a goddamn fish or something. Yeah.
Catch you some fish and drink some water, bro.
Yeah.
I just ate fish. I just ate some fish.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. We out
Drink
here,
water.
Bro.
Catch the fish. Eat the fish. Don't drink the water you caught the fish from. Shout out to Nerd
Please
Out.
don't.
Shout out to Jack. Happy belated. Damn, Big Two. Big Two. He said,
Fuck you. Fuck you.
He said, well, no, he said Peter and Curl wished him happy birthday. He said Diggs didn't.
Oh, I didn't even know it was your birthday, bro. Oh, happy birthday, fam.
Damn.
I didn't even know. My bad.
Oh man.
My bad, bro.
You ain't gonna be on the next Nerd Out Cypher, bro.
Damn.
Happy birthday, bro. I did not even know it was your birthday, Chief.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I hope it was.
Whoa, that's extra. That's extra. That's extra. That's extra. That's extra. We can't.
That's extra. We charge. You charge extra for that.
It's like the cameo shit, bro. You can't sing happy birthday for free, bro.
But no, happy birthday, bro. I
bet. He
really
only
didn't
gets one.
even
He
know.
only
I
gets
didn't
one.
know
He
it
only
was your
gets
B day. I hope you enjoyed that shit. You feel me?
No, but dead ass though. We appreciate everybody who pulled up. I have no idea why my OBS crashed earlier, but I will finally update it. Sabs, you get off. You could get off my back, bro. I'm gonna make sure my OBS is updated. Okay. Yeah, no, we gonna see y'all next Monday, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's gonna be
It
great.
was a movie. Hey, bro, I'm glad you enjoyed it, bro. Like I said, my bad I ain't see it, bro. I don't fucking pay attention to the timeline nowadays, especially if that shit is on Twitter. I don't be beat. Like, I don't be beat, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like,
He said, "Script, beep, beep."
Don't worry, bro. You got another 100 years to wish him happy birthday, bro.
That's what
I
I'm
got you,
saying,
bro. Happy birthday next year, right now, bro.
Let's go.
Getting ahead of the curve.
Not gonna lie, kind of smooth. You know what else is smooth?
Kinda close.
Our exit out this bitch. The back door's right there. Chat, I'm getting the hell out
Bye,
of here.
bitches.
We're getting the hell out of here. It's big 3, not the big 2. Shit. That's 2. That's number 2. Shit. Yeah. Appreciate everybody who pulled up. Appreciate everybody who stuck around for the whole time on the YouTube side and on the Twitch side. We will be back
Much
next
love.
week.
Yes, sir.
I'll talk less.
I got some new music coming out Friday.
Hopefully.
Lock in.
Lock in, yeah. He
Lock
pulling
in.
up, bro.
Lock in now. Now.
Lock in.
Now.